Hello everybody and welcome to another delightful episode of Video Hamsters Productions. We are going to jump right into playing a new and exciting Bara demo game called Peppermint Academy. And Peppermint Academy is a game issued by Neptune-Verse. It's basically an RPG, a turn-based combat game with some spicy content attached. Are you down for the ride? I know that I am down for the ride. So feel free to follow and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more gameplays. But before any further ado, let's jump right into the game. Now, a word of disclosure, I have actually played the demo, most of the demo before, but silly me, forgot to turn off the demo sound. So I got a copy strike from, no, not a copyright strike, but my video was demonetized, which means that if I want to show you the full video and be monetized, now's a good time. So your guys are benefiting from watching the full demo from the start, but we're gonna do things a bit different this time. So let's see who we have here on chat. All caps forever. Welcome to the stream. Have you been, stud? Hope you've been having a beautiful day. Guys, I just wanted to say y'all have been so generous and kind on Discord, on Twitch, on Patreon. And we actually currently have 10 active members, which is amazing. I thank you all so much, and I want to promise you that every cent that goes towards me is being reinvested into the channel, upgrading the gear, buying the games that we're playing, and contributing to other creators' Patreon so we can see more content. So I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are watching it and are considering, you can subscribe on Patreon, on Twitch, even YouTube now have the option to become a paid member, and it will get you access to all of the non-censored gameplays, okay? So do consider. Meanwhile, we are going to start a new game. We forget everything we've done before. We're gonna keep the names and the rest, but are you welcome? Are you welcome? Guys, we are starting Peppermint Academy, a gay erotic Bara game, which is now asking us what our name is. And if you've been following the channel, you know that Gaggy is our almost default name. So your name is Gaggy. It is. Actually, no. Actually, yes. My name is Gaggy. And let's quickly go through the character customization because we've already done it. So first of all, habada habada, habada habada. And second of all, let's quickly adjust it to my liking. So this is supposed to look like me, which means, what is my favorite color of undies? I would have to say purple. I have a thing with purple. I don't know why. Also dark red, but not for underwear. Okay, let's do our second favorite color. So we'll do dark red. Voice. Let's go with the average, because this is me, average. Face. The thing is, their defaults are basically the correct ones. I will have brown eyes, although my eyes are technically blue, but it all depends on the lighting and situation. So mostly they're like green-blue. Nose, I will do this nose. Actually, this is more of my nose, I would say. Right? Maybe this is more of my nose. I have a big nose, a big Greek nose. Mouth, will keep the mouth. Hair, this is where I always fall. So I'm like not sure. None of this hair color is really mine. I'm not blonde. I'm not ginger. I'm, I guess, sort of brown haired. Yeah, let's go with brown. I want a hairdo that kind of looks like my hairdo. So we're gonna go with, because I go with a short hair lately, we'll go with this. Although the hairline here, I'm not sure what I think about it, but we'll go with it. Beard. Let's go with, I have a short, my beard is definitely lighter than my face. No, this is too much. I think this is the best beard for me. Outfit. Do we want to be slutty and always naked, or do we want to be partially dressed? What do you guys think? What are we in the mood for? I think partially dressed. Yeah, let's do a partially dressed, which means that I will remove this and I will keep the outfit. Let's give ourselves some accessories. Not a big fan of the gloves. This is nicer. And let's... W. Pammy, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? We are playing Peppermint Academy demo. How's your weekend looking like? Guys, what do we think of a red-blue mashup? I'm honestly not sure. Let's see how it works. We'll choose this. We kind of look like a beach goer. And maybe green? No. Blue? No. Purple? No. Pink? No. Actually though? Yeah, fuck it. And we'll choose this beautiful belt. And shoes will have to go with our shirt. But no. Let's do millennial shirts, okay? You know, Gen Z, the socks are up. Millennials, the socks are down. But no, I'm not that elegant. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we are ready. You wake up to another grey, uninspiring morning. The sky is overcast. Fitting, really. It's like the universe is matching your mood, but of sheer pity. Your gaze drifts to the picture on the wall. A man stares back at you, frozen in time. Who could that man be? Your chest tightens. That dull familiar ache settles in again. You miss him. You miss him more than you let yourself admit. He was your brother. You thought it was our lover. No, no, no. It's our brother. Your partner in crime. The one person who truly got you. His name was... Okay, so if you've been following this channel, I have two aliases. So I use Gaggy for my own name. And for our brother, we'll use Charlila. Charlila. Your eyes linger on the picture. And if you want to know what Charlila is, Google it and let me know. The way he looked, the way he smiled, it's all still so clear, yet impossibly far away. W. Pammy says, good thanks. I was a true housewife this weekend, just cleaning the house, cooking, etc. How was yours? So I was also a real housewife, but not in the cooking way, but in the watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City kind of way. Ever since my husband and I are both unemployed, we have been hooked up on the worst garbage known to humanity, and Desperate Housewives is definitely up there. We started watching it last week and we're already on season 3. It's our guilty pleasure, and let me tell you, this show is bananas. B-B-I-N-as. These women are all a bunch of petty bitches, and I'm here for it. I love it. Okay. Let's design our brother, and I want our brother to be my sexual fantasy. Okay? So body hair for sure. Favorite color, let's make him black and dark. Yes. Face. I want him to be smiling. Yes. I want his nose to be like this. Eye color, I want him to be brown. I love brown eye color. Hi Nick, how have you been? And W Penny says, best show. We finished with my co-worker not so long ago. She did not even know about that show, Big Crime. I didn't know about the whole Real Housewives series. I always was like, what is there to say about rich bitches kind of having brunches with each other? What's so interesting about it? Until I started watching this show, and Lord Almighty, how captivating it is. And the thing is, you also learn so much about women interactions with each other, which is a completely foreign world to me, but also kind of like American interactions with each other and Mormons interaction with each other. It's all very interesting, and I've learned a lot about myself, how I communicate, how I present myself. So definitely the show teaches you social interactions. Next, nose is fine, mouth is fine. Let's change the hair, because I do not like this hair.
Monsieur Kupferberg.
Exactly, Jacques Hughes. Now that we finished Expedition 33, by the way, I'm missing a new game. I need a new game to be addicted on, too. I thought maybe Hades. Did you guys hear of Hades, too? I've been curious about it. No. Oh my god, some of the hairstyles here are absolutely atrocious. This would have been really nice if the hairline was a bit lower. I don't like a fade. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Yeah. Yeah. Facial hair for sure. Black, but much lighter than that. No, I don't like a mustache. I don't like whatever this is. I kind of like the shade, but also, what on earth? What on earth? Okay, I'm gonna go with this beard, I think. Something is missing to me. WPM says, I watched the 3 or 4 times, but yeah, truly amazing show, not a single boring episode. Yes, yes. Wait, you watched like 3 or 4 times? The whole Real Housewives, you watch it 3 or 4 times? Dear Lord. Dear Lord. And Bane, hey Bane, welcome to the chat. Did you check out Dream Daddy? No, not yet. Maybe this will be the next game that we play. The thing is, because I only stream once a week, there's starting to be like a long queue of games to play. Also, Tentacles Chapter 4 came out, so I want to play this next week. But maybe in 2 weeks from now, Dream Daddy. Actually, I can do this. Justin and I also finished playing Danganronpa 2. We've been playing it not on stream, but off stream. That's our way of maintaining our friendship. And wow, I want to start Danganronpa 3. And I saw that they're also reviving Danganronpa 2, which I might stream live. But it won't happen until the end of the year, so there's still time. Okay, let's get it over with. You are also going to be naked. You are also going to be shirtless, because I've decided you will be wearing whatever that is. There's only 2 options, so you'll be wearing this. No jacket. And you will have a tie, because I've said so. And your tie will be... something that will highlight your structure. It will be dark red. Okay, I like dark red. Don't hate me. And let's give him like the bimbo little trousers. Yes. And green. Do we like green? What color did we give me? I'll make him a little... You know what? I'll make him a little red goat. And I'll give him an orange tie. Yeah, why not? Why not? Do I think it looks amazing? Probably not. Is it the worst thing I've seen? No. We'll make him a little Gen Z. Alright, he's definitely a Gen Z. There we go. What do we think of our brother? Are we into a little incense? Incest? I always mix the 2 words up. Played Hades 1 and 2. It's pretty fun, but not as many steamy scenes for an ancient Greek game. I know. I played 1. There were a lot of hinted homosexual relationships, but yeah, not a lot of steamy action. And not a lot of topless action either. WPMI says, yes, once on a TV when they are started streaming. After that, I just rewatched a few years ago, and now with my coworker, it's just my relaxed show. There is something relaxing about it, watching other people getting like their bitchy side on. It definitely is relaxing. So many new games will come this year. It is a big year with Bara games. It is. Oh. And Bane says, same with Friends for me. Oh, Friends, the TV show. Yeah. Friends. For me, what is my comfort show? So my comfort show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is a good time to say that it has been a horrific year for Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans. First of all, with the death of Michelle Trachtenberg, that played Buffy's sister Dawn. Then with the cancellation of the Buffy pilot, which means that we're not going to see any new Buffy merchandise. And now with the death of Nicholas Brandon, who played Xander, who were one of my favorite characters there. Even though I know he was problematic, but I think part of the reason he was a flawed character is what made him compelling to me. Anyway, it's been a really, really heartbreaking year, and when I heard the news of his death, I was just shattered. I don't smoke, and I had to go out to the backyard and smoke. Yeah, so to me, Buffy is my comfort zone. I've watched Buffy, I think, maybe 6 or 7 times, from beginning to end. So, guys, what do we think about me and my brother? Who is the hottest one? Me or my brother? I'm taking a screen grab of this. And it's a good time to remind you all that all the non-censored screenplays will be posted on the Discord, and also all the non-censored gameplays can be found on Patreon. You can watch it in the link in the description. Also, like, you guys should go to Discord to become a free patron members anyway, because sometimes I give like freebies for patron members. So I'll just drop the link to Linktree. From it, you can get to my Patreon, or you can get to the Discord, or you can get to all of the other social media where I am posting a whole bunch of crap. All right, this is us and our brother. Yes. Do we want to change anything? You know what? I'm not sure. Change my brother. I'm not sure that I like the color palette. Let's change his pants color. Let's do him yellow. And the tie, let's make it darker. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, do you approve? J'approuve. Could do a Mario and Luigi Siege. Oh, could have been fun. But no, I won't. So this guy kind of looks like me. Okay, from an angle. I mean, obviously I don't have the six-pack, but I think my arms are bigger maybe. And my brother here is, I don't know why I designed my brother to look like my ideal ideal partner, but no comment on that. Bang! Ish, those show was true friend. Okay, Bane just redeemed chest pumps, and I actually saw a video saying that in order to get real results with the chest pumps, you gotta do 20 straight, 20 down, 20 up. So, ow, that hurt. I'm not gonna bore you too much, but I'm gonna do it. So let's go for it. 20 straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're gonna take a few seconds rest. Let's do the bottom one. 1, 2, ooh, I feel it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right, let's do the upper ones now. This is getting exciting. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, my fucking god. That was full body workout. Ooh, definitely the upper part. Looking good. Oh, thank you, Bane. Yes, that's the beauty of being unemployed. All you do all day is just go to the gym. So my body's starting to like get into slight shape. Oh look, only a 2 minute. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare. I will cut a hoe. Okay, let me relax. Catch my breath. I've already been to the gym today, but because the gym was packed, so I only did cardio. So it's a good thing that I did this chest pump, because I was planning on having chest day. Okay, back to our game. In the western desert, a man named Rick is fighting what seems to be a small monsters and a man all dressed in wild western outfit. Yeehaw! Mother Nature will protect us. In fight, you can choose from 4 options. Attack. Okay, we're gonna skip some of the dialogue because we've already played this. But basically, we are entering battle positions now. And you guys, let the battle commence. Are you ready for some sexy combats? LavaTube is asking if I met someone named Cardio at the gym. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, you naughty boy. My shenanigans at the gym are my own to report on and brag on to friends. Alright, let's attack these motherfuckers. I am using the... forgot his name. The battle doctrine that says that you always need to, in order to defeat a multiple foe, you always need to attack the strongest one first. Oh, the little ones are attacking me. I hate them. What's his name? The Monroe doctrine? No, I forgot his name. Alright, remember guys, whenever we get attacked, we lose a nice little piece of our outfit. So in order to prevent myself from getting into trouble with YouTube, I will put this little beautiful censor bar here so you guys can keep your virgin eyes protected. And as always, all of the non-censored pictures will be posted on the Discord. And also, if you want to see the non-censored gameplays, feel free to subscribe to Patreon. God knows an unemployed girl needs the buck. Let's continue. Let's attack and hope for the best. This is the kind of battle where we're not supposed to win. Oh. Come on, little creatures, attack me already. They are doing a lot of damage. Oh my god, guys. We are starting to lose it. Okay, let me record just a quick soundbite for Patreon, for shorts. Alright guys, welcome to Peppermint Academy, a new demo game that was just released. We are now playing as Rick, battling Wade, who is kicking our butt and is quite literally exposing our butt, because as the plot progresses, as the battle progresses, the losing side loses more and more of its clothing, and we are at the point that we are out there on display. Alright? So if you want to see the full combat, follow this channel. Now we are fully naked. Woo! Mother Nature will protect us. And let's use my ability. Literally nothing that I do, I barely gave any damage. Hopefully, by the time we're stronger, we can do more damage. But not right now, we're losing y'all. And not only are we losing, it looks like we have a little bit of a losing kink, because now we are full on erect. Oh, Mother Nature will protect us. Alright, so guys, before we continue, I'm gonna let you soak on this picture for a few minutes. I'm gonna go on a quick 90 seconds break. I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. I will be right back. And yes, I will be right back. Let's just go on a quick commercial break and we're good. I'm not gonna switch to shot. I'm just gonna let you soak in on that. Like this. There we go. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for waiting. We are playing Peppermint Academy. We're in the middle of a very hard battle. And by hard, I mean we are getting hard as we're losing. And let's see what's gonna happen next. Big clue. It's gonna be sexual. Mother Nature will protect us. And now we can attack. I will not attack regularly because then the character will slip out of the screen and you will see the naughty bits. No. Instead, we're going to attack Wade, who's the strongest one. And let's see. Ooh. Guys, I think we're just losing. We have 8 HP left. And we lost. Rick was defeated. Rick is pushed to the ground with a loud thug. Vines are coming out of the ground. Guys. Look at you. Pathetic. Darn you. The dry desert wind carries the scent of whiskey and gunpowder as Rick struggled against the unnatural vines tightening around his wrists. Across from him, Wade dusted off his clothes with one hand, while the other hand glowed faintly green. The resource of these threshing tendrils keeping Rick pinned in the dust. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. Kinda kinky, I have to say. Would you mind being pinned to the dust? Pinned to the ground? I know, I wouldn't. Oh, hold on. Just a quick second. Sorry about that. Alright. Should've stayed down when you had the chance, boy. But since you're so keen on fighting... The vines coiled upwards with deliberate slowness, wrapping around Rick's thighs as his hat tumbled into the dirt. A choked grunt escaped him as the first slick tendril found its mark beneath his belt. Goddamn, Wade, this ain't... And guys, before we continue any further, not to get into trouble. His protest dissolved into sharp gasp when another vine slithered under his jeans, the rough fabric tearing as it constricted. Oh, we're playing a game of peekaboo. Wade smirked, rolling a toothpick between his teeth while watching Rick's hips jerk involuntarily. Told you I'll learn some new tricks. He drawled, flexing his fingers. The vine pushed in response, a wet sound accompanying their movement. Ooh, tentacles. Rick's throat worked soundlessly as a particularly thick tendril pressed insistently against his Sweat darkened his shirt collar, his breath coming in rugged bursts. Oh, now the tendril is helping Rick get ricked. You son of a... The curse dissolved into a choked moan as the vine coiled tighter. With a wet rip, the rest of his clothes got torn apart, buttons popping off to the dust. Wade chuckled low in his throat, watching Rick's chest rise and fall rapidly. Oh god, guys. Rick is fucking hot, that's all I have to say. Very sexy in this angle. Now that's a sight. Bet you never thought you'd be stripped bare in front of the whole damn town. The vines moved with eerie precision now, one thick tendrils wrapping around Rick's, licking while others two teased his nipples. His hips bucked involuntarily, his boots scraping uselessly against the ground as pleasure coiled tight in his gut. Ugh. Fuck. Stop. His words dissolved into a strangled groan as the vine began pumping him in earnest, its surface glistening with some unnatural slickness that made every stroke drag deliciously. Wade took a leisure step closer, nudging Rick's falling hat with his boot as he surveyed his handiwork. Look at you. Ain't even noon yet and you're about to spill like a goddamn virgin. He chuckled when Rick's back arched violently, the cowboy's fingers clawing at the dirt as vines worked him mercilessly. The thickest tendril pulsed rhythmically around Rick's its surface shifting textures to mimic the perfect tightness. Rick's thighs trembled, his stomach muscle clenched as dripped down the vine's length. I'm gonna kill you for this. His throat dissolved into a broken moan when a thinner vine circled the tip. Circling the tip, flicking over the sensitive slit with torturous precision. Wade crouched low enough to watch Rick's face contort, his own breath hitching slowly at the sight. Funny how quick that tough talk turns to begging. Come on, Ricky, say it proper. He flicked his finger, making the vines tighten momentarily. Rick's hips jerked off to the ground with a wet slap of flesh against the magical growth. Rick's jaw clenched so tight his teeth ached, but the wine building in his throat betrayed him. The main vine pulsed faster now, its slick surface coaxing him towards inevitable edge as smaller tendril teased his walls. God damn you know what you're fudge. His thighs rumbled violently, toes curling as his twitched in the vine's relentless grip. Wade licked his lips, watching Rick's stomach muscle ripping with each involuntary thrust. That's it. Let the whole town see what happens when you cross me. He flickered his wrist, and the vine suddenly twisted. One tendril plugged into Rick's while the main vine squeezed his head. Rick's entire body arched off the ground with a strangled shout. Ah! A line is going to form. What do you mean a line is going to form? What do you mean a line is going to form? Oh, to cross the bad guy. Yes. This is the kind of punishment we can all get behind. The vines pulsed in sync now, milking him with merciless rhythms as Rick's toes curled in his boots. His hips stuttered against the slick embrace, his breath coming in rugged sobs. Stop, I'm gonna. His warning dissolved into a broken moan as the vines abruptly tightened, wringing an explosive climax from him with brutal efficiency. Ooh.
Monsieur Kupferberg!
Oh, it was a jump scare. Why am I getting Jacques? I need to check what's happening with this. Wade watched with hooded eyes as Rick's jerked violently, ropes of splattering against the vines that worked him through it. He clicked his tongue mockingly. Damn, Ricky, that all you got? Should have known you'd finish quick. How did Rick get captured like this? How did magic casting cowboys appear? Let's start the story from a bit earlier. Alright, that was our first not safe for work scene of this game. What did you think about it? How do you rank it on a scale of 1 to 10 in the Bara terms? I think I liked it. I think it's a good scene. A very good teaser for the rest to come, so I'm looking forward. Alright, back to our biz. Back in your apartment. You are thinking about your brother, Charlila, and it drags you right back into that pit of grief-like quicksand. Except you stopped struggling a long time ago. Damn. Losing a brother is hard and morbid. Ever since the funeral, the outside world has felt irrelevant. You're barely stepping past your own doorsteps. Maybe it's time to change that, or maybe you'll just keep marinating in your own misery a little while longer. Who knows? You see a magazine on the table with the title The Great Personality Test. Find out what elements you are. Maybe it could be a nice distraction. Do you take the test? It has 24 questions. So guys, we already took the test last time. You know what? Let's take it again. Can't hurt, but we're gonna be very quick about it, okay? Don't hate the player, hate the game. What do you like to do on your weekends? Go out with friends, yes. If you have to make a decision, what do you rely more on? My feelings, my knowledge, my experience. My knowledge, my experience. Do you have trouble making a decision that might result in conflict with someone else? Yes, I try to avoid conflict. Which fits you the most? Quick decision making that I made? Yes. What do you listen more to? My heart, my head, my instincts. I would say my instincts. Which describes you more? Protective, peaceful, moral. Protective. Do you consider yourself more energetic or calm? Energetic. Which do you relate most to? The sun, the moon, the earth, and the sea. The sun. In a fight, which is which is tragic because I get sunburned super fast. So I would probably already gotten some light skin cancer in my days. In a fight, which is the first thing you'd like to do? Oh my god. Punch the enemy in the face, heal my partner. Punch the enemy in the face. I literally did this 2 months ago. I held off someone who was mugging my my neighbor, next door neighbor. So I kind of interfered and punched him in the face. So I will go with this. Is this like a MBTI test? Yeah, it's what's it called? There's a test that's called Greg something personality test. What's your biggest fear? Heights, for some reason. What's your favorite TV show genre? Comedy or musical? I would say horror, dark fantasy. What's your favorite music genre? Romantic or pop? Don't judge me. What's your favorite color? Dark red. Who would you most likely, or which would you most likely order in a restaurant? Sushi, vegan, mushroom, Hawaii pizza, yes. Which cake would you choose for your birthday? Walnut, cinnamon cake, hate walnut. Chili chocolate, rainbow popping candy cake. Let's go with chili chocolate cake. What would you order to drink? Ooh. Matcha latte? No. I would have like iced tea with honey and melon syrup? No. Orange juice, because I am a toddler. Okay? I'm a toddler. Deal with it. Some people are toddlers, okay? Don't judge. Are you a morning or a night person? Neither. I'm not a person. What's your favorite hobby that you do or like to do? Does streaming count? Streaming, reading, walking alone, meditating, cooking, running. None of the above. I'm good at swimming, but it doesn't mean I swim. Let's go with photography. Which is your favorite season? Summer for sure, hands down. What's your biggest strength? My empathy, my spontaneity, my confidence, my instinct, my discretion, my cunning, my creativity. What's your biggest weakness? My creativity, my stubbornness, my feeling, my focus. That is definitely, I am ADD as fudge. What's your favorite scent? Anus. Freshly cut grass, salted sea, mint, burnt matches, incest, coffee, coconut, cotton candy. I would have to go with coconut. I love the smell of coconut. Which one is your least favorite? Incest. Yeah, I don't like it. What animals do you keep? We said a fox or a tiger, right? Let's try something else. I would go with a monkey or a butterfly. All right, that's our personality trait. Let's see if it's a bit different than our previous game. Basically same character, but oh, this guy, I think we can meet him now, so that's good. It might be just here, but this list appears magically on the magazine. You don't really know who these people are, so you just ignore for now. That wasn't enough for a distraction. Maybe you should really go outside. What will you do? I will... Okay, so last time we went to the market, where we met, what's the name of the guy that was just molested by tentacles? Jake, I think. Wade was the bad one. Jake was the molested one. Let's go to the gym. You always told yourself you'd get fitter one day. Well, congratulations. Today is one day. With the enthusiasm of a cat being dragged to a bath, you shove your training gear into a bag and head out. Not long after, you arrive at the gym. Alright, this is it. Your first day at the gym. Time to sculpt your body into something resembling a functioning adult. No pressure. I think our body is pretty okay as is, but that's just me. Ooh. Only this was worth it. Wait, I'm taking a screen grab of this. Voila. Can I take a... Okay, never mind. Enter a jolly well-built man with a grin that screams, I bench press for fun. Hey there, newbie. First time here, huh? He's gonna be a dude. Don't worry, everybody starts somewhere. Name's Jet, personal trainer, motivational speaker, and all-around gym hype man. What's your name? All cap says, how is this guy not in shape? Exactly what I was asking myself. I think we're fitter than him. Gaggy. Nice to meet you, Gaggy. So, Gaggy, what brings you to our humble iron paradise? Chasing games? Try to impress someone? Or did you just wake up and decide to punish yourself today? Actually, my brother just died. I'm trying to cheer up a bit. A little bit of everything, I guess. I would say, let's trauma dump on him, okay? He's a bit too cheaper for us. We need to trauma dump on him. Oh, damn. I'm really sorry, man. But hey, you came to the right place. Nothing like sweating out the sadness, or at least aggressively distracting yourself from it. You finish putting on your gym clothes as Jet's waiting in the corner. Oh, that's a look. Come, I'll show you around. Oh my god. As you step into the weightlifting area, you spot a tall, muscular woman lifting weights with the kind of precision that suggests she can deadlift your entire existence. Ooh. Her presence is like gravity itself, undeniable, unshakable, and slightly terrifying. Oh, and that's Sabrina, our resident powerhouse. She could probably crush a watermelon with her biceps, or your soul if you annoy her. But hey, don't let the death glare fool you. Deep, deep down, she's actually quite nice. Probably. Dad, are you harassing the new members again? Who, me? Harassing? Such an ugly word. I'm just giving Gaggy here the grand tour, a friendly introduction to the art of sweat and suffering. Right, well, newbie, if he gets too annoying, just let me know and I'll take care of him. Thanks. Please don't let the angry lady deadlift me. I know. Butch, I don't even know if she's a lesbian, but Butch are hooch. What should we thank her or should we tell her that won't be necessary? That wouldn't be necessary because we can defend ourselves, or that won't be necessarily because he's not going to bother us. He can interpret it either way. Thanks. Oh wait, that won't be necessary. Oh, both answers are the same. Sabrina, you wound me. You're so cruel. And yet somehow that only makes you more beautiful. Flattery won't save you, Jet. I don't date guys who can't even beat me at arm wrestling. Oh, is that a challenge? It's not a challenge, Jet. It's a fact. Ouch. Right in the ego. I think I felt that in my ancestors. But mark my word, one day I'll prove my strength. Uh-huh, sure. And one day pigs will run marathons. They already do, darling. Anyway, time to put Gaggy through some good old-fashioned training. We'll start with the basics. Follow me. Jet leads you onto an open space in the gym. Sabrina follows, still radiating an aura of judgment. Bitch. First, we warm up. Can't build an empire on a shaky foundation. Let's start with push-ups. You drop down to the floor and starts doing push-ups. Sabrina crosses her arms, watching like a drill sergeant, evaluating a particularly unimpressive recruit. You're too fast, Gaggy. Slow it down. Focus on form. Unless you want to be doing this forever. Slow down and focus on form. Fine. Yes, ma'am. Better. Keep going. Maybe there's hope for you yet. Hey, he's my trainee, Sabrina. Try not to scare him off before he even gets sore. I'm just making sure he doesn't end up as weak as you, Jet. You push through the warm-ups, the sweat begins to pour, and your arm starts questioning their life's choices. You're doing great, Gaggy. Keep this up, and maybe one day you'll even give Sabrina a run for her money. Bane says she's probably just as bossy in bed, probably. No, pump. Oh, fuck. I'm too lazy to wait for it. Hold on. And then she grabs her partner and like, uses him like a toothpick. Optimistic. I respect the delusion. Your muscles are screaming, your lungs are burning, and your soul is seriously reconsidering this whole self-improvement thing. Oh, don't quit now. The real pain hasn't even started. An hour later, you finally escape from your trainers and stagger to the locker room, forever changed. Oh, I wanted to see Jed a bit naked, but okay. Let me take a sip. Guys, I'm gonna bring my coffee. I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. New outfit unlocked! Yes! We can be French now. We can't do that. We can be French now. Wait, can we all be French? Oh, how come Gustav cannot be French? Whatever. I have Luna, and Luna is French, and we are healthy. And now she is a healthy French. Photo mode. Gorgeous, darling. You're gorgeous. And now I want a picture of Gustav. The biggest enemy we can find are the French. The paintress has awakened. That is kind of sad. Oh man. Alright everybody, thank you for getting back to us, and for those who took the advantage of the break to run off, shame on you. Shame on you. So we are going to continue playing Peppermint Academy demo. I'm loving this game so far. We just had a super hot battle/sex scene, which I highly encourage you to watch on repeat, because I will leave timestamps in the video description for you all to see. And we are making progress now. We just got back from the gym. We are mourning the death of our beloved brother, and that's it basically. The sun is setting, painting the streets in that end of the episode kind of glow. On your way, something tugs at the corner of your vision, a small stuffed plush toy abandoned on the sidewalk. At first glance, it looks harmless. Then it twitches. Wait, did that thing just move, or has sleep deprivation finally won the war on your sanity? You freeze, staring at it for a long minute. When the plush finally tilts its head, then, as if possessed by a tiny chaotic spirit, it starts waddling away. Oh. Congratulations, either you're hallucinating or this plushie toy has somewhere to be, and it's apparently in a hurry. It's gonna be around here! I gotta hurry, or Peppermint will be mad! Yep, that was a voice from the plushie. Fantastic, your life is officially a fever dream now. With all the decision-making skills of a horror movie protagonist, you chase after it. Because, why not? What's the worst that could happen? We get sexually molested by a plushie? The chase leads you into a quieter, creepier part of town, the kind where street fighters flicker ominously and you start questioning all your life choices. Finally, you skid to a stop in front of a decrepit old building. The windows are cracked and the sign above the door is barely legible, like it gave up on life years ago. Same girl. You squint. The faded letters spell out Toyland. Foreshadowing is spot on. Who checked his hamster thingy? An abandoned toy store, straight out of horror flick. Great, this is where people die. The plushy creature slips through the cracks of the door like it's done this 100 times. You, on the other hand, hesitate a bit before shoving the door open. Because clearly self-preservation is not one of your strong suits. Inside, the air smells like dust and ash. The shelves are stacked with ancient toys. The air has a weird purple-blue aura. Then something moves. Before you can even process the nope forming in your brain, 3 toys leap from the shelves and land in front of you with a dramatic clatter. Oh my god! Yikes! Please help! Huh? Here, just take this medal. It will help you gain power. Spirits also are weak to light, so I enchanted your phone to be able to do the shine spell. You wanted to ask more from Scribble, but the toys are already attacking. Guys, we are in combat. Your medal is fully charged. Touch the medal and say this to activate its full power. I call your power, Vishnu, to change the world. Click on the medal in the bottom left corner. Are we ready to call on Vishnu? I call your power, Vishnu, to change the world. It's my turn. Oh, look, we have transformed into something. And oh, it's even using our preferred colors. Our primary color was dark red and then we had purple. So look, this is our outfit. Not sure about how it looks like. Let's use our ability and we'll shine on this little bugger. Ha! Bam, bitch. What's he doing? Oh, he hit the monk, he hit Scribble. Bitcracker stats have increased by the symphony. Fine, good for you, I guess. What's she doing? Drag her pick flowers. And let's use our ability, which is either shine or bloom. Let's do shine. And we can kick his ass now, I think. Yes, he took a lot of damage. And it's our turn. We should also be able to use shine on him. Is he gonna die? He dead. He dead. Clapster has been defeated. Bitcracker stats have increased by the symphony. Okay. What is she doing? Melodol rested and restored mana. What? I think she did the opposite, but that's just me. Let's kick her ass. Bam, bitch. It's our turn. Let's also do the same. Are we fighting using our mobile phone? That's kind of lame. Melodol has been defeated. We only have one left. Ooh! He's a kicker! I'd rather pick Flurry. By the way, guys, I found a bug in the game. When I played it offline because I was curious what happens if we lose in this battle. First of all, it's super hard to lose in the battle because we can't skip a turn. So basically all I did was like use all of my potions and stuff. So obviously if we get hit, we get naked. But if we lose, there's a bug that says you failed and you go back to Peppermint Academy, even though we've never heard of Peppermint Academy in this point. So we go back to Peppermint Academy and then the game crashes. So developers, take this into consideration. You need to decide what to do if you lose the battle here. Because losing the battle means you get naked, more and more people are trying to lose the battle on purpose. So this is something that you need to take into account. Now let's shine his ass. Bam. And it's Gaggy's turn. Oh, Gaggy, you're just spectacular. Okay, okay. Let's just use regular attack here. Bye, bitch. He dead. Oh, he not dead. He alive. He alive and he kicked my ass. Okay, you're gonna get a regular hit. Bitcracker has been defeated. Your team has leveled up. Your team is level 1. Stats of all characters has increased. Reward. Woohoo! I can't believe we pulled that off. Whew, I need a break. You stumble out of the old toy store, heart pounding like you just sprinted a marathon while being chased by possessed teddy bears. The evening air hits you like an emotional support ice pack. Cool, refreshing. What the heck is an emotional support ice pack? You guys tell me. You stare into the void, questioning everything. Your gaze drifts down to a shiny strange metal that Scribble basically threw at you mid-battle. It glows faintly, like it knows something you don't. Just as you consider shaking it like a manufacturing magic 8-ball, a voice oozing with theatrical flair calls out from the shadow. Oh, sweetie! Look at you, all flustered and existential. Simply adorable. Out steps a man so flamboyant he could outshine a Broadway final. His coat all sways dramatically, his smile is suspiciously dazzling, and he moves like every moment is an entrance cue. That's me, I'm Peppermint. Darling, you must be exhausted after your little adventure, but fear not, Mr. Peppermint is here to make everything perfectly, well, slightly less confusing. He straightens his back like he's about to deliver a TED Talk, coat flaring as if he has a life on his own. Oh my, what have we here? A medal from dear little Scribble. My stars, how exciting. Like a tiny hyperactive gremlin, Scribble bounces into existence, eyes gleaming like he just won the plushy lottery. Oh, Scribble, my sweet bumblebee, get over here. Without hesitation, Mr. Peppermint scoops up Scribble in the kind of hug that suggests he may never let go. Always getting into mischief, aren't you, my little chaos goblin? Meanwhile, you just stand there, medal in hand, experiencing an existential crisis. Finally, Peppermint turns his attention back to you, eyes twinkling like a man who knows far too much and enjoys it immensely. That medal, darling, is a sign that Scribble has chosen you for something very special. You blink, still confused. Oh, don't give me that look like I'm a football game. Welcome to the magical world, sweetie, the world beyond your mundane, boring, grocery store running reality. And guess what? You've already had a little taste of it. Those living toys, just the appetizer. He waves dramatically at the haunted toy store, then dramatically at the medal. Everything about this man is unnecessarily dramatic. That medal is your key, a VIP pass, if you will, a backstage ticket to the grandest show of all, magic itself. But, fair warning, Sugar Plum, power comes with a price. And if you're willing to pay it, why not come join me at Peppermint Academy? Oh, I saw that sparkle in your eye. Yes, darling, a magical academy where we teach bright young souls such as yourself how to navigate the supernatural world without immediately getting eaten. Backstage, you say? Yes, all caps. We all know what happens backstage with Mr. Peppermint. He winks. Scribble wiggles excitingly in his arms. If you come with me, you'll learn about magic, your new powers, and maybe, just maybe, something about your destiny. So what do you say, honey bun? What did this medal do to me? Okay, I'm just gonna skip this because we already did this. Scribble is ancient. What's the deal with this academy? Oh, curious one. Peppermint Academy is where humans, angels, and demons live, learn, and occasionally avoid blowing each other up or blowing each other just. Yes, yes, angels and demons are a thing. Different yet eerily similar, like rival fashion designers. So the academy is in the other world? Not exactly. It's in a special in-between place. Think of it as a magical airport lounge. But with that snazzy medal, you can pop in whenever you like. Well, after it recharges. Takes a few hours after each use. Teleportation is a perk, darling, but alas, you can only jump between the academy and this world. No spontaneous vacations to Pineapple Islands. We all know why Peppermint loves Pineapple Islands. I'll go with you. Alright, Beefcake, big decision time. What's it gonna be? I'll go with you. Fabulous choice. Pack your things. Oh wait, you don't need to. Let's go. With a confident nod, you hold the medal tighter, feeling its warmth and as its magic is flowing through your body. The magical world awaits and something tells you this is just the beginning. Guys, did we just transport to Peppermint Academy? A flash of light surrounds you, and before you can even blink, the ground decides it's done being stable. It shifts beneath your feet, almost like it's showing off. The air gets warmer, like someone just lit a giant peppermint-scented candle, and a strange tingling seance of magic fills the air. When your vision finally figures itself, you realize you're no longer outside a toy store. You're standing on a grand hall that looks like it was designed by someone who really, really loves the color pink. The ceilings are so high they could give they can give you neck cramps, and the marble floors could double as a runway for any self-respecting fashion show. Glowing chandeliers float around like they're showing off, casting a soft light that makes everything look like a fairy tale. Bowser, holler! Bowser, my love, how have you been? I haven't heard from you in a while. How's life? How's streaming life? How's work life? How's the job hunt going? So, knock on wood, oh my god, tomorrow I have my final interview with the company that I really am aiming for. I passed all of the stages, the technical interview, the direct manager interview, the team lead interview. Now it's just a matter of CTO. I'm really hoping, knock on wood, I'm preparing in between streams. I'm also preparing to answer job interview questions. So, by the way, if you'll type here a job interview question, I will give you my pitch now, and you can tell me whether I'm hired or fired. Bowser says, oh my god, hell yeah, I believe in you. Thank you, Bowser, and I really appreciate all of the help and mental support that you've given me during this time. Being unemployed is bad enough. Having both people, me and my husband unemployed at the same time, it's a bit of a stressful situation. So hopefully this won't be long. Husband is also doing very well with his job hunt. But back to our business. We are playing Peppermint Academy demo, a new and exciting Bara game, and a turn-based combat mechanism, which I kinda like. Hello, welcome, sweetie, to Peppermint Academy. Isn't it just divine? I mean, who doesn't want to study in a place that screams magical overload? Scribble bounces around like he's a regular here, probably because he is. Before he can absorb more of this pink wonderland, a voice cut through the air like a knife at a dinner party. So I narrated this lady like Rita Repulsa. What are you doing out here this late, Peppermint? You turn and suddenly the temperatures drop. A tall woman stands at the far end of the hall, oozing authority like an army commander. Alright guys, because we already played this demo and we want to get to new parts that we haven't explored in the demo yet, I'm going to slightly skip this dialogue because it's not that interesting. She has Rita Repulsa energy for sure. And we're going to skip to the next scene, okay? Basically, she's just like, they're co-partners. She doesn't like him in particular. And she's also like, I'm gonna be a hard teacher, he's gonna be the fun teacher. That's it, basically. Anyway, Gaggy darling, I'd love to have a quick chat with you in my office. Trust me, it's better than staying in this delightful hallway. and we're moving to his office. How very kitsch. Mr. Peppermint's office is a sight to behold. The walls are lined with shelves filled with mystical trinkets, glowing crystals, and vials of colorful potions. A large desk sits in the center, with papers scattered haphazardly around it. The air smells faintly of mint, but also something more ancient, something magical. Fabulous, right? Oh, sweetie, I know, I have a good sense for decor. But we're not here to chit-chat, darling. He waves you to a plush velvet chair in front of his desks and takes his own seat, adjusting his collar dramatically as always. What did you bring me here? Oh, straight to business! I like that. Well, darling, I know you've been through quite the ordeal. The medal, the magical world, it's all a lot to take in. But there's one more thing. He pulls out a deck of tarot cards from a drawer in his desk, shuffling them expertly. The card seems to glow faintly as they pass through his fingers. You see, I've been reading the cards, and they told me something very interesting about you, about your past, and someone you've lost. We did lose our brother. They mentioned it at the beginning of the game. We are brother orphaned. Yes, sweetie, someone very dear to you. You may not speak of it much, but I can see the weight of it in your soul. That person, they're still tettering to you, aren't they? Your heart skips a bit. How could he know? The memory of your deceased loved one floods your mind. I know, darling, I know. Loss is never easy, but I have the ability to help you if you're willing to listen. He lays 3 cards out on the table, face down. The atmosphere in the room shifts slightly, becoming heavier, more serious. Shall we see what the cards reveal? Nod. With a flourish, Peppermint flips over the first card. Ah, the lovers. This represents your bond with your lost one. Strong, meaningful, perhaps even destined. That's kind of weird to say about your brother, but okay. He flips the second card. The Tower! Their sudden departure shook your world to its core. Nothing has felt right since, has it? And finally, he flips the third card, and the room seems to darken slightly. The air becomes colder. Death. But darling, don't be afraid. In tarot, death often means transformation, a change, and in your case, a chance for something extraordinary. What if I told you that your beloved one doesn't have to stay gone, that there's a way to bring them back? Your heart races. Could it be true? The possibility of seeing them again, of having them back in your life, it's almost too much to grasp. You could do that? Not on my own, darling, but with the right tools, the right magic, yes, it's possible. And as luck would have it, you already have a key part of that magic in your possession. He gestured towards the medal that Scribble gave to you. Yes, sweetie, that medal belongs to someone very powerful, someone who can help us with this little resurrection project. Mr. Peppermint waves his hands over the tarot cards, and the room fills with an otherworldly glow. The air shimmers, and the figure begins to materialize before you. Meet Vishnu, darling, my faithful djinn and the original owner of that medal. We summoned Vishnu. I hope no Hindu plays this game, because they would have a bitch fit right now. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, just checking something. Okay. Did someone call me? Floating before you is a regal-looking figure with skin blue like the sea and glowing red eyes. His presence is commanding, yet serene. Vishnu is a bit snarky sometimes, but he has been with me for years. He's powerful, loyal, and has a knack for making dreams come true. Bane says, gonna go out on a limb here, but the dude probably has an interior agenda. I also feel that. Like, nobody is gonna offer to resurrect your brother out of the kindness of their heart. I mean, I would, Depends to who, and depends what I get back in return from it. I mean, no, I mean, I don't know. If I see someone hurting the death of their loved ones and I can resurrect them, sure, why not? But if just like a random person would come to me and be like, dude, you need to resurrect my brother, I'll be like, why? I mean, if you had the power to resurrect people, and let's say that there's no consequences, it's just like taking your dog for a walk, would you do it? Would you resurrect everybody that asks you? What do you require of me, Master Peppermint? We're going to bring back someone very special to our dear new friend here, but we'll need your help, Vishnu. Main says, so you wouldn't do it out of the goodness of your heart? I would, but I'm guessing there is some very heavy psychological consequences to just bringing someone back from the dead. It really depends how long it's been since they passed. No, I think I would. I don't see a reason why not. Unless that person was like a mass murderer or something. Vishnu's eyes flicker towards you, studying you carefully. Resurrection is no simple task. It comes with a cost. Thank you. Oh, we know that, sweetie, but our friend here is willing to do whatever it takes. Aren't you, darling? Yeah, oh, what do I have to do? Oh, you see, even our character who's dying to bring back his brother isn't all that quick to be like, I'll do anything. It's simple, really. Okay, let's give the Full Metal Alchemy situation. You can bring someone back from the dead, but you lose a random limb in your body. It can be your eye, your arms, your fingers, your ears, your intestines, whatever it is. It's not gonna kill you, but you lose it. Do you still do it? Oh, sorry, okay. It's simple, really. I'm offering you a deal. You'll have to go through a trial, and I'll bring back your loved one back to life. Sounds fair? What? Oh, it's nothing too dangerous, darling. It's a competition of sorts. Yes, you will need to gather a team of students and win a tournament. The only catch is you have to defeat your own brother in that tournament as well. And of course, he can't know that you have to defeat him. Oh, and also you have to stay here at the academy with us and help us all on some supernatural related matters like all the other students do. But I don't want to hurt him. Oh, it's nothing serious, just a friendly battle. We are in the afterworld right now, so calling his spirit is easy. But to fully revive him, you have to do your end of the deal. Got it? It's a choice only you can make. You could also just say no, but think about it. You help me, I help you. Your loved one could be standing here alive before you knew. Plus, if you agree to help each other, you'll be able to learn some magic too. Take your time to decide, darling, but don't take too long. Magic awaits no one. I'm curious, what happens if we say, you know what, let's save for a second. Let's save. Let's see what's happening. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Do you want to just stay home sobbing? Feel free to go then, but you're leaving out a big opportunity. You missed your chance to bring back your loved one. You go back to your life on Earth. Game over, unless you want to think again. Okay. The game pretty heavily directs you to do that. Fine, let's do this. A few moments later. Peppermint and Vishnu have finished the preparations for the ritual. I love it that it only takes a few minutes to prepare a ritual for reviving someone. The room is dimly lit, with candles flickering against the dark walls. You stand at the center, feeling a mix of apprehension and hope, knowing what's about to happen. The imposing Jinn stands beside a large ritual circle drawn on the floor. The symbols glow faintly, and his presence fills the room with an ancient mystical energy. Are you certain about this? Once we begin, there is no turning back. You look forward with determination in your eye. Peppermint is next to you, his usual flamboyance tempered by the gravity of the situation. He rests a comforting hand on your shoulder. Darling, this is a rare opportunity, a gift but also a responsibility. It will not be easy, but oh, I do love a good reunion. Vishnu steps into the circle, raising his hands. The air becomes thick with magic as he begins chanting in an ancient language. The symbols on the ground flare with light, pulsating with each word as he speaks. At the end, Vishnu shifts to English. Spirits beyond, by the light of the cosmos, I call you back to the realm. Return the one who seeks you. The ground trembles beneath you, and your heart races. Peppermint's grip on your shoulder tightens as the ritual intensifies. Here we go, sweetie, stay strong. A faint outline begins to form in the center of the circle. At first, it's just a shadow, but soon it becomes clearer, taking on the shape of your brother. Your breath catches in your throat as you see them again for the first time since they left. There he is. Hot diggity damn. Vishnu finishes the chant, lowering his arms as the light in the room dims slightly. The ritual is complete, and your brother is standing before you. There they are, darling, back safe and sound. A reunion for the ages, if I say so myself. Why are they referring to our brother as they? Is he a non-binary? Was this established at some point? I don't remember. I don't remember having the option to choose gender or something like that. So I'm curious about this. Your brother stands before you. His familiar face. Hello, stepbro, totes. I designed him, guys. His familiar face looking just as it did before everything happened. Only now he has an eerie blue glow around him. His eyes slowly open, confused but calm. Gaggy, my brother. What? Where am I? The bond between you and the other one is strong, but be mindful. There might be some side effects of the ritual. It is not without consequences. What, is he gonna get super attracted to us now? You rush forward to hug Charlila tightly. At least you would, but your bodies slide right through each other. What happened? Wait, am I a ghost? I don't remember anything. I just stepped out of the house and now I'm here. By the way, nobody ever mentioned how he died. I'm curious how dark this game... Like, right now the game is very, like, fun and poppy and death isn't very serious. But they could do some very dark and fucked up things. Like, if we're responsible for the accident that killed our brother, for example, could be an interesting twist. And our brother doesn't remember it. Or at least pretends he doesn't remember it. What is this cost? It could be interesting. It could be. Yes, you're right, but don't worry, your brother will soon resurrect you fully. You quickly explain to Charlila what has happened today. So, we are at a magical school now? I don't understand what's going on, but as long as you are here, I think everything will be fine. Peppermint clasps his hand together, watching the reunion with an approving smile. Such a touching moment! But now, darlings, remember our deal. Your brother is here because of a promise you made to me. Help me, and you two can stay together in the flesh. Speaking of that promise, remember those toys? Your first task will be finding out why they are there. But don't hurry. Both of you will need to come to class tomorrow. You glance at Charlila, who looks back at you with an uncertainty. The weight of the situation sinks in. You've gotten them back, but at a cost. What is the cost? The cost is that they're not corporeal for now? Fine. No need to worry about all that right this second. For now, enjoy your time together, and we'll work out the details soon. The world of magic has so much to offer, after all. You should sleep. Well, ghosts don't sleep, but Gaggy, you should. Spirit summoning are not easy on the spirit, and we need you fresh tomorrow. Allcap says, save the bearded hottie. Save the hottie, save the world. I agree. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go on a quick 90 seconds break. I will be right back. Let's see what happens to our brother once we get back. Is he gonna turn into a psycho zombie that'll try to eat our brains and our ass? Only time will tell. Be right back. A perfectly normal trash can. Okay. What am I missing here?
Hey, you. You've been here for quite a while now.
Oh my god.
Can you leave? I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Oh my god.
I'll turn 33 today. Can you believe my luck? Why would my parents choose the worst time?
What is going on
I
here?
have a strategy. If I hide myself here, the paintress won't think of gamaging me. I've been hiding for 6 months now. So leave and don't tell anyone I'm here.
Jesus.
Ow, what's that? It's hurting my arse. Maybe you can use it.
I don't even know where to start with this. What is that? What is this even? I am so confused right now. Is he a superhero? Is he a furry? Am I a furry? So many questions are left open. You warn a passenger in the back they're acting strangely. Of course, right away. Which, you? Are you acting strangely? Is he acting strangely? What? Sir, sir, not without my guidance. Let me take care of it, sir. You don't need to. Sir, this is a bus. Please keep your hand in your pocket. Things now. Boobs. Drag the screen or move the right stick to look around the area. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I can't appreciate a nice peck of.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Yeah, thanks.
I can see that this game is gonna pull a lot of these tricks on us.
Oh yes.
Stories. We never had intercourse. My
What?
alien genitals were not compatible with hers.
What?
That's cool.
Whoa. To protect your virgin eyes and to protect my channel from getting shut down by YouTube or Twitch, we have this beautiful censor bar. And I'm also taking screen grabs and all of the not safe for work pictures I later on post on Discord with a slight delay. And those of you who are members of this, who are subscribed to the channel or are subscribed to our Patreon, they get access to the VIP lounge where they get the immediate images. They don't have to wait a week. And they also have access to the full gameplays without that pesky censor bar, so you can enjoy the full immersive. My grandson is handsome and clever and strong, and from what I heard, a diligent and deliberate lover. I love this term, deliberate lover. What are we trying to be deliberate about? Okay. TMI grams, exactly. My Gaggy's response is my response. That's why I am Gaggy here. Okay. For a moment. Oh guys, we have a message from... Alright everybody, thank you for staying on the line. And for those of you who are just joining, we are playing Peppermint Academy, a new and exciting Bara demo that was released, which is kind of like a turn-based combat, meet Harry Potter, and we're here for it. Basically, we play Gaggy, a young adult who recently lost his brother and found a magical school that allows him to resurrect his brother, at least as in his ghost form, in exchange to participating in the academy and fighting the forces of evil. Sounds erotic? Well, stay tuned, because this stream is gonna get fun. And if you like what you're seeing, a good time to remind you to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, follow, and even check out the Patreon, become either a free member or a paying member, and see all the non-censored gameplays. Okay, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's go back to our gameplay. You nod, unsure of what comes next, but knowing one thing for certain, you've got them back, and you'll do whatever it takes to keep them. We are referring to our deceased brother. This is us, by the way, in the center. Our name is Gaggy, and this is our deceased, freshly resurrected brother in his ghost form, Charlila. I'm going to show you to your room! You step into the room, one On one side, you see a dresser and a desk. On the other side, there's plenty of windows. The night sky looks different than at home. It feels cosmic. Before the windows, there's a bed floating with a crystal glowing above it. This is it! Nice, right? The bed is enchanted with all sorts of magic so you can sleep better. I'm gonna go and look around in the building while you're sleeping. Don't look at me like that. I'll take care of myself. Good night to you. Okay. My dead brother just got resurrected, but instead of having an all-nighter and talking about life and stuff, he just goes off exploring this academy. Okay. Soon you fell asleep. The morning sunlight fills the room and apparently changes the colors of your bed sheets. It is quiet until a soft rustling noise breaks the silence. Hey, 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 Gangi, wake up! Come on, sleepyhead, we don't want to be late for breakfast. You groan, eyes fluttering open, still groggy from the night's sleep. Oh, I'll wait outside until you get dressed. Oh, Scribble, we don't share secrets between friends. You can watch me dress. Besides the bed, your recently resurrected brother Charlila is standing, looking both amused and unsure. Guggy, you really do sleep like a rock, don't you? You look at your brother and realize he isn't wearing the same clothes he did yesterday. Nice outfit, right? It's the Academy's uniform. Mr. Peppermint said you'll find yours in the dresser. You nod and go to the bathroom to get ready. Okay, bathroom is our cue to turn on the censor bar. And as always, guys, the non-censored pictures can be found in the Discord and on Patreon. Let's continue. You got a separated bathroom opening from your room. It has a tub sunken to the floor with a ceiling shower. You brush your teeth, then drop your boxers. Oopsie, we're naked. I'm gonna take a screen grab of this just so we can post it on the Discord later. Teehee. Alright. You put some of the shower gel looking stuff into the water. You take a quick bath. A stream of water erupts from the ceiling. It feels so nice. You could stay here forever, but you have things to do. How does an incorporated ghost get new clothes? I was wondering the same thing, Bane. Thank you. There are some plot holes I do want to state. You get out and put a towel around your waist. You then come back to the room. Okay, we have a towel now. We can get rid of the censor bar. You then come back to the room and look into your dresser of your room. Next to your street clothes, you see a set of elegant uniforms. You should put on the uniforms. Zoya will be mad if you appear in any other clothes. Okay, let's be a good little obedient boy and put the academy clothes on. Look at us, we're both very spiffy. Oh, once again, remember we were asked what's our favorite color and what's our second favorite color? So for us it was purple and dark red, and for him it was black and red. So that's the colors that our outfits got. You look great. The trio of you, Scribble and Charlila, arrived at the dining hall. First thing that hits you, the cheer racket. 1,000 chattering voices all wrapped up in the glorious mouth-watering scent of actual food. Turns out students from various worlds meant a chaotic mix. Living, dead, and whatever the hell that six-eyed thing was. Okay, there's a six-eyed thing. All of them vying for their morning fix. You, being one of the blessed few with a stomach that actually functions, pile your plate high. Eggs, ham, enough delicacies to make a lesser mortal not be able to move. Then you ate like a goddamn champion. Scribble, that perpetually cheerful plush, just sat there beaming. The kind of pure, unadulterated joy only a toy, utterly free of hunger pangs, could ever know. Charlila, on the other hand, he looked like he was about to have a full-blown existential crisis over a pancake. Don't forget to save room for dessert! Peppermint always say there's something magical about starting the day with something sweet. Sure, that's why he's so skinny. Honestly, to be a plushie, no hunger, no heartburn, just pure unadulterated fabric bliss. What a life. Charlila's ghostly fingers, usually phasing right through a solid object, suddenly gripped a plate. Like, actually held the damn thing. His face lit up, a totally bewildered, holy ectoplasm kind of joy. Dude, I think I can actually eat. Hold on, if Charlila could eat, then your only one with a working digestive system club just gained a very unexpected, very dead new member. Of course you can eat. This world is a middle ground between life and death, so everyone can here. Well, at least people with non-plush bodies. Oh, maybe being a ghost is not so bad after all. He begins shoveling what looks like a spectral waffle right into his eternal gob. Well, 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 look what the night wind dragged in. A booming voice, smelling faintly of burnt sugar and something vaguely carnivorous, is just kinda echoed right through the hall. Then this towering hairy beast just kinda appeared over your table. Seriously, radiating enough heat to toast marshmallows. Brown fur, pink flames doing a weird aggressive dance on his head. Definitely not your average breakfast body. Ha! Don't be afraid, I don't bite. Unless you're the poorly cooked steak that escaped from the kitchen. I'm Momozan, the school chef, and your awesome teacher for Ignis magic, shield magic, and bestiology. Bestia. Does this game contain some bestiology? Interesting. Try not to spontaneously combust in my class, okay? So, did my culinary masterpiece meet your high standards? Yes, it's amazing. You're pretty sure you just hit peak food happiness. Good to hear. Now, unless you want detention on day one, I suggest you finish up. First class is starting soon, and trust me, we will meet there. With one last lingering stare that promised future food-related torture, he finally lumbered off. You checked your phone. Almost 9 o'clock. Oh, he's right. The lesson starts at 9. Scribble chirped, completely unaware of the near-death experience you've just had. Dang it, and I was just getting into the buffet groove. Guess I'll have to grab a to-go bag of spectral pastries. Guided by Scribble, you step into the classroom. Guys, I might skip this scene. I don't remember anything particularly interesting happening here. She's here. Her son is also here. The student and glamour, sacred text, whatever. Books radiate. Strict rules. This is her kid. I don't remember the point. It holds everything I learned. My first entries. Now your first assignment. Begin your own grimoire. Okay, we want to make... The students start... Okay, we're done with the class. Some whispering about the future grimoires, already planning what to include in their personal magical text. Okay, I think this is related to the gameplay, where we will be given a grimoire, where every new spell that we learn will be used. Next. I don't think it's relevant for the demo. The students start spilling out of the classroom like a dam just broke. We have 15 minutes until the next lesson starts. Did you like it? It was great. I'm glad you liked it, but this is only the beginning. You nod. Beginning sounds ominous, and tiring. A purple-haired boy and the horned girl from class approaches you. Great, more social interactions. Just what you needed after a lecture on cursed books. Hi there, mortals. He says it like he just invented condescension, which given his vibe, he probably did. I'm Ryu, and this is my sister Amy. You and Charlila greet him with uncertainty. You have a bad feeling about this guy. You're not sure what it is, but you definitely wouldn't accept anything edible from him. Not even edibles? Fine. So, are you the angels or the demon side? Ah yes, the age-old question, right up there with pepper or plastic. Hey brother, oh my god brother, you can't ask that. Amy elbows him hard. You almost feel sorry for him. Almost. The purpose of this academy is unifying, not rivalry. Yeah, bullshit. He rolls his eyes. Clearly, unity isn't his strong suit. So what do you think? He stares at you, waiting, like your answer will determine the fate of the universe, or at least his opinion of you. Demons, angels, I'm not choosing. I'm not choosing right now. Or do you want to do... What do you guys think? Should we choose demons, angels, or I'm not choosing? I think I want to go with I'm not choosing. If you want me to choose differently, now's your time, or forever hold your tongue. Bane says, isn't Peppermint our sugar daddy at this point? Older, sexually ambiguous, gives us food and shelter, wants a vague favor in return. He is for sure grooming us. For sure. But what he doesn't know is that we're both bottoms, so he's gonna be very disappointed. Unless it's going to be like a White Lotus situation where he will pay us to pump him despite us clearly not wanting to do that. But yeah. Let's go with I'm not choosing. Good answer. Amy gives you an approving nod, a rare beacon of sanity in this place. Ryu just, again, clearly neutrality is not his jam. You guys, I heard the birds chirping that you got the mission of the toy spirits. Birds chirping, or was that just the sound of Bang! Yes, actually I am getting a bit drowsy, so a good chest pump is just what the doctor ordered. So I'm gonna do 10 straight, 10 down, 10 up, cause this is what the doctor ordered. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can squeeze out of this device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now let's do the up ones. The upper ones are the hardest ones. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck. 10. Oh shit. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, I'm all sweaty. Motherfucker Bane, are you giving me a full body workout here? Fine, Bane. I'll do some squats. Dear Lord. Oh Lord or Jesus. And that's after I did leg day today. Fine, let's do this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. That badong dong is gonna get in shape. Thank you guys. Alright, back to our game. Cardio is also leg day, okay? What do you think? What do you think runs on the treadmill? I kinda saw that coming. I kinda saw that was the build-up for it. Alright. Guys, Bane redeemed. Take it off, baby. So I'm taking it off, baby. And I think I'm gonna keep it until the end of the stream. So this is me. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I've been good at the gym, so I think it's starting to build a bit. I've been bad with my eating, but good at the gym. So I've gained some fat, but also gained some muscles. Alright. Back to our game, now that we're topless. Oh, that's new. I couldn't do that before. Okay. Fun. Alright. Okay, I will, yeah, alright. Birds chirping, or was that just the sound of gossip spreading? What? What now? Hydrate. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I have my water here. Wetting my fur. Need to wet my furry chest a bit. Okay. What birds? Scribble, bless his innocent heart. Doesn't matter, but I think you should have to doesn't matter, but I think you should use a disguise to blend in with the toys. Or let Scribble handle it, since he already is a toy. You stare at Amy, then at Scribble, then back at Amy. Is she serious? Turning you into a toy, or sending Scribble the perpetually happy plush. Why? I can't believe I lost this word. Perpetually happy plush into a den of angry spirits. This school just keeps getting weirder. No way! I can't do this alone! Scribble practically deflates. The thought of solo spirit wrangling is clearly too much. In that case, bring me some toy parts and I can sew you something. You're not sure how you could fool anyone into thinking you're a toy, but you decide to just nod. We should go to the other classroom now. Not gonna do the fail English one too easy. Shut up. You could. You could. Scribble, ever the master of deflection, suddenly remembers class. Convenient. Meet you guys later. Amy waves a mischievous glint in her eye. You're pretty sure you just signed up for a very strange fashion project. Welcome to Potion class! Today we will be working on something every student should master. Health potions. By the way, this is a new part we haven't gotten here in our previous gameplay, so you're watching something completely new. By the way, for a demo, this game gives you a lot. Like, we're already into 2 hours of gameplay. I don't know how many hours the full game will be, but this is very nice. His voice is cheerful, almost alarmingly so. Despite the serious subject, there's an unmistakably twinkle in his eyes. Or maybe it's just the fumes. These potions will help you recover from minor injuries. And can even boost your energy if brewed correctly. Because who needs coffee when you have questionable concussions? Can he give us a little GMD? He does party drugs? How about some Tina? He can concoct everything. And so can we. Potions class without Snape is something not to say. No comment on that. No comment. If only Snape was this sassy. Peppermint waves his hand. A bubbling cauldron appears in front of him. Steam rises in soft spirals. But remember, potion brewing requires focus and precision. One wrong ingredient and you could end up with something that does the opposite of what you want. Like turning your hair purple, or making you spontaneously combust. Minor details. I would rather spontaneous combust, thank you very much. Peppermint surveys the class. His eyes land on you, Scribble, and Charlila. You suddenly feel very exposed. Ooh, I do. And slightly underprepared. Gaggy, do you have a cauldron? And Bane says, what do you mean? Snape was plenty sassy. Was he was sassy, but was he flamboyant? That's what I'm asking. You blink. A cauldron? Right, because you just carry one around. Your mind races. Did you miss a memo, a pre-class shopping list? Well, make sure you're prepared next time. For now, grab one from the shelf at the back. You quickly rush to the back of the room, grabbing a cauldron. It's heavier than it looks, and smells faintly of old socks and desperation. You return to your seat, trying to look less like a flustered amateur. Scribble leans over towards you, whispering excitedly.
This is gonna be so fun! Imagine all the potions we can make!
You force a smile. Fun is not the word currently coming to mind. Charlila raises an eyebrow, smirking lightly. Charlila looks at you. You're just excited to test them all, aren't you? Now that he says that, the potions do look tasty. Or maybe you're just really hungry still. No, everyone gather your ingredients. For a basic health potions, you'll need some herbs like sage and of course, mint. The base of the potion will be sun water. Of course, because normal water is just too pedestrian for magic school. Peppermint conjures a list on the blackboard. The names of the ingredients glow softly. Everyone begins scribing down notes, including you. Better not miss anything. Excuse me, what is sun water? Good question, Charlila. You were wondering the same thing. Great question! Sun water is either collected from rain, from a lake, or a river, and is enchanted to collect the energy of the sun. Dear Price prepared some for us in advance. Who's Price? So basically fancy bottled water. Got it. Like the mineral water we drink in our bottles that we pay extra for, which is just tap water with extra steps. Oh, hello, Price. Yes, sun water is one of my specialties. By the way, Gaggy, Charlila, you are new here so you don't know this, but at this academy, even masters can visit other classes. Oh, right, so they just here to judge your potion making skills. Fantastic. You focus on your own cauldron, carefully pouring in the ingredients. The liquid inside starts to glow softly, a promising sign, or a sign you're about to summon something.
Wow! Look at this! Ours is glowing already!
You glance over. Scribble is bouncing with excitement, like a sugar-fueled maniac. Charlila chuckles softly beside you, probably at your impending doom. Careful, Scribble! You don't want to steer too fast. Peppermint's voice is calm, almost unnervingly so. Does he even get stressed? The classroom is filled with the sound of bubbling potions. Everyone's working on their brews. A symphony of potential success or catastrophic failures. Peppermint steps back to his own cauldron, showing the class the final step. He pours in the last ingredients. His potion glows a steady, soft red. Perfect, unlike yours, which is probably still deciding what color it wants to be. By the end of the class, your potions should look like this. Calm, with a faint red glow. If it's too bright, too dim, or bubbling too much, something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong, so probably it's gonna explode. Now let's work on my own potion. 2 stacks of herbs and 1 glass of sun water, right? Don't forget to steer clockwise! Oh, a minigame! One of the first minigames in this game. Choose ingredients, max of 3. Okay, so we need to add ingredients. 1 sun water. You drop the sun water into the cauldron. Add ingredients. 2 herbs. Add ingredients. 2 herbs. And then we need to steer clockwise. Right? He said clockwise. Clockwise. Brew the potion. Brewing potion. Success! You brew the health potion. Finish brewing. You finish your potion, watching it settle into a soft red hue. Carefully, you pour it into a small glass vial, labeling it as instructed. Hopefully, it's actually a health potion and not, say, a truth serum. Excellent work, everyone! Bottle your potions! It will be useful in battle. You and the rest of the class bottle your potions. You place them on Peppermint's desk. Then prepare to leave for your next lesson, and possibly a trip to the infirmary.
Now we have to go to the next classroom for bestiology.
Scribble announces like it's a grand adventure, not just walking down a hallway. Bestiology, that sounds intriguing. Intriguing, or like a recipe for disaster, you're leaning towards disaster. What is it? Why are we so moany? Why are we so neggy? We just got our brother back from the dead. Couldn't we be at least a tiny bit happy?
Does it? To me, it's a bit scary.
Scribble shivers. You wonder if scary in his default setting for anything involve actual learning. The class gathers. The large, imposing figure of Momozan stands at the front. So guys, from what I understood, he is actually one of the romanceables. So hello, Daddy Momozan. Let's take a quick snippet of him so we can judge him later. Alright. Teacher of bestiology and apparently the school's resident fur-covered intimidation tactics. Welcome to bestiology, students. Today we'll be discussing two specific types of spirits, Yurai and Tukumonagi. Ah, spirits, just what you needed after a class on potential explosive potions. Momozan tops the blackboard, two images appear. One of a shadowy floaty figure looks like a ghost. The other is a smiling animated teapot. Both are types of spirits, but their origins are quite different. Let's start with Yurai. Yurai are the spirits of humans who have died but were unable to pass on to the afterlife. So basically the universe's most stubborn house guests. Okay. Yurai are often bound to the world by strong emotions. Revenge, love, sadness. Elton Cap says, shipping your brother and Momozan. Ooh, you don't mind if I do? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. These emotions tie them to places, objects, or even people. Great. So your ex could totally become a Yurai. Comforting thoughts. How about our brother? They appear in human forms, with long white garments, according to Japanese belief, and can be dangerous if provoked. But in reality, they can look like a regular person. Tsukomogami are basically objects. They believe that objects, after existing for 100 of years, gain a spirit of their own. But sometimes they can turn into Tsukomogonami sooner. So your ancient, cranky bed could suddenly start judging your life choices. Fantastic. We are so smarky. We're very snarky. Unlike Yurai, they are not human souls, but rather objects that develop the consciousness. They can range from being helpful to mischievous, or even dangerous. So can Tsukumonami be evil too? Yes, but not necessarily. While Yurai are often driven by strong emotions that can lead them to act violently, Tukumogami are more neutral. Their behavior depends on how they were treated when they were just objects. If they were well used and cared for, they might be friendly. If neglected or abused, they might harbor ill will. A real Toy Story. So, if you kick your old sneakers, they might come back for revenge. Noted. Now, the similarities between Yurai and Kusomogami are clear. Both are spirits with ties to the mortal world, and both can have strong influence on their surroundings. However, unlike Yurai, who are tied to their unresolved emotions, Tukusomonagami are tied to the physical form, their objects. One's got baggage, the other is baggage. Got it. Now, let's talk about how to deal with them. For Yurai, resolving the emotions that tie them to the world is key. This could involve helping them find peace or guiding them to the afterlife. So therapy for ghosts, got it. Tukusomonagami, on the other hand, can be appeased by treating them with respect or, in some cases, returning them to their original state as objects. Or, just throwing them in the trash, probably not recommended.
Wow, I hope we don't run into any of those. They sound scary.
Aren't these the toys that we fought against? Scribble shudders. Does he realize he is basically a living object himself? You never know, Scribble. Spirits like Yurai and the Kusomogonami are more common than you might think. Some of you may already have crossed paths with them without even realizing that. The room falls silent for a minute as the students observe this information, or just try to figure out if their lunchboxes are secretly sentient. Now, let's move on to some real examples. I've brought in some Tsukugomonami for you to observe. Oh goody, show and tell with potentially homicidal household items. Momozen claps his hand. Several old objects float into the room. A box, a broom, and a teddy bear, all glowing faintly with spiritual energy. Where are they? They look surprisingly polite for hunted junk. The class watches in awe as the objects gently move around the room. Animated by their newfound spirit, or perhaps just Momozan's sheer willpower. He continues the lesson, probably enjoying the collective unease. Now, let's split into groups and observe them. Be careful not to disrespect these old spirits, or they might show you what they're truly capable of. You make a mental note to be extra polite to your broom from now on. The lesson on Yurei and Kasumari continues, everybody eager to learn more about these mysterious spirits. Will you touch them? Yes? Wait. Okay, what if I say no? You decide it's better to stay out of trouble if you have to. I'm saving and I want to touch them. Because this is me. I can't help but touch, okay? Oh, and they attack. I was missing the one sentence that connects it to the battle, but fine. It's my turn. Let's attack. Ability. Let's go with the broom. Almost killed him. And we can finish him with a regular attack. Bye, bitch. Broomy has been defeated. That's all? God, they're weak. Okay, let's just shine our asses on them. Bye, Boxy. And you also shine on the teddy bear. I want to be attacked because I want to get naked, but that's just me. They're so weak, I don't think I can attack them actually. I don't think they can defeat me. Let's just do a regular attack. Bye! And you can do a regular attack.
Winner!
And we gain experience. Level 2. And we got a reward.
We make a great team.
Good job, everyone. The class has ended.
That was interesting. I think this lesson could help us with these toys.
Scribble muses, ever the optimist, or just easily distracted by shiny new information. Do you think the toys are Tusokonogomanic too?
I have no idea. They acted a bit different from these Tokusumagis at class.
Scribble looks thoughtful, which is a rare sight for a plush. Wait, is Scribble not a Tukusogomagi? You and Charlila stare at Scribble. The question hangs in the air.
No, I'm actually an angel trapped in this toy body, but I have no memory of my life.
Peppermint appears right on cue, like a cheerful, slightly unnerving magical alarm clock. Hey, Gaggy, are you ready for your first mission? Yes, sir. Great! You try to sound enthusiastic. It's mostly a valiant effort. Can I come too? You can't, I'm sorry. Part of our contract is that you can't help each other in missions. That's terrible. Your ghost body looks utterly betrayed, like he just found out he's allergic to fun. I know, but making a wish to resurrect you comes with a price. If that's the price, fine. Scribble, please accompany Gaggy again. Charlila, I'll get you a candy goblin to assist you when you go.
If I have to.
Scribble mutters, his enthusiasm for missions clearly waning. After you finish eating, you use your medal to teleport you back to the place you came from. You arrived at the toy store. Time for some more toy-related trauma. Yes, sirree! Here we go again. Okay, let's battle them. When you sunshine, we'll shine together. Told you we'll have each other. You stay under my umbrella. You can stay under my umbrella. Ella, Ella. Hey, hey, hey. Fighting with umbrella. Ella, Ella. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh. They are causing us 0 to none damage. Actually, you know what? I want to get naked a bit. Let's get them... Let's use our weak attacks on them. I want to see where it goes. You use regular attacks. Ooh! Ooh! They are so weak. Let's attack you. Okay, okay, okay. Let's attack you. We attack. Alright. Ah, they're attacking the wrong character. And he's gonna draw. Let's do a regular attack on him.
I'd rather pick flowers.
I hope that the toys aren't knocking off your clothes. They are. The attacks seem to be weirdly aimed exclusively at the crotch. You know what? I haven't noticed it. Now I need to see it again. Wait, I want to see the attacks again. I want to see them attacking our crotch. Alright guys, Bane says that they're only attacking my crotch, and he is right! Guys, they are aiming solely at our crotch, which is incomprehensible. How dare they? Look at me kicking their ass. Let's see. Right at our knockers! Oh no! Right at our knockers. But wait. Let's do another attack. I'm taking my sweet time with this battle because I feel like at the end of this battle the demo will be over. So let's see how close we can get it. I think the game is designed so if your health is too low, they're gonna use buffs instead of actually attacking. Let's try to attack them and see if I'm right. Oh no, they attack. Ooh! Right in the knockers. Right in his knockers. Okay, let's attack. Okay, let's attack him. Ah, all three of them are using buffs. That's very... Ooh! Right in my knockers. But guys, we are remaining fully clothed. I am disappointed. This game does not undresses us now, which is a missed opportunity. Fine, I think we can start kicking their ass. Let's see. Okay, okay. Let me attack him again. Let's just see. Pretty soon, they'll have to start dying. Oh! Okay, we are completely almost defeated, but no undressing. So, let's just use our ability and get this battle over with. This game does not allow us to undress. Let's use our ability on his cracker ass. Nutcracker ass. And, oh, how frightfully rude. And I think we can finish you off with a small attack. Defeated.
Winner!
Woohoo! I can't believe
we pulled that off.
that was close. It was close. Apparently there is a door there, but the toys won't let me pass. I should try again when I have the disguise from Amy. Oh my! What happened? We beat some toys, but there's a closed door I can't get to. A door? Interesting. Well, if you can't get in there with strength, try the smart way. To help you both, I've decided to give Gaggy and Charlila each a chance to get a new team member. Team members? How does that work? Simple. You can each pick one new teammate from 3 exceptional students. Let me introduce them to you. Wow, we are building a gang. With that, the door opens behind Peppermint and you see 3 people come out of the room. Hey, I'm Coyote. I've got your back if you pick me, Gaggy. We'll have a blast fighting together. Coyote is a student proficient in aqua and mind magic. He is also good at close combat. We've met already, but I'm Ryu. I don't care who chooses me, but I'll make sure we don't lose. Ryu is a student proficient in air and spirit magic. He is also a good healer. He is the assistant of our school doctor. I'm Nataski. I'll do my best if you want me on your team. Natuski is proficient in aqua magic and healing. She also is a teacher of aqua magic. Now, before you make your choice, remember, the 2 who aren't picked will join Charlila's team. Oh, we'll eventually have to fight against each other. Wait, so I'm getting my own team too? Interesting.
This is getting exciting. Who will you choose, Gaggy? And who will join Charlila? It's all up to you now.
I choose Coyote, of course. Alright, man. Woohoo! You won't regret this, Gaggy. Let's show them what we got. Guess that means I'm teaming up with Ryu and Natasha. This should be interesting. A good choice. Coyote's energy will definitely keep you motivated. Alright, teams are set. Now you should go rest for tomorrow's classes.
Let's do this. We're not going to lose this time, right, Gaggy?
Charlila gives a playful salute as he floats backwards. See you tomorrow, partner. And hey, don't get cursed in your sleep.
He's just joking, right?
You manage a tired smile as scribbles puff up his plushy cheeks in mock offense. The adrenaline from the mission and team selection fades, replaced by bone deep exhaustion. Peppermint claps his hands once, the sound sharp in the suddenly quiet hall. Enough excitement for one day, Scribble. Escort Gaggy to the guest wing. Tomorrow we discuss dorm assignment. Dorm assignment? Naturally, the guest room is temporary. If you're staying, you'll join the boys' dormitory. The guest room is only for special occasions, like your sudden appearance. Peppermint's eyes soften as he gestures towards the grand staircase. The dormitories are divided by age and gender. You are joining the adult men's dorm. There are several others who live there. He pauses, letting the weight settle. Rio, Coyote, Amethyst, and Dimitri all live in that dorm. You will probably have to share a room with one of them. Men's dorm. Please and thank you. Exactly. You enter the guest room, a surprisingly cozy space with moonlight filtered through the arched window. The door clicks shut behind you, plunging the room into a near silence, save for the distant hum of the Academy magical words. A faint scent of lavender and old parchment lingers in the air. Your body aches from the day's battle, and the quiet darkness feels heavy with unspoken questions about the locked door in the toy shop and the looming choice of dorm assignment. September 1, Friday. September 2, Monday. I woke up early today because I still need to buy some stuff for classes. Coyote could support you through the night. That's what I was gonna suggest, but the headmaster didn't give me any option. Cheap bastard.
Morning, Gaggy. Ready for your second day?
He floats beside you, plush body bobbing with excitement. His enthusiasm is infectious, cutting through the remnants of last night's exhaustion. You step into the bustling main hall, students in various uniform waving through a corridor with purposeful strides. A chalkboard near the entrance lists the day's schedule. Blader class at 10 a.m., followed by Aqua Magic at 11:30 and Terra Magic at 1 p.m. Ryu passes by, giving a curt nod before disappearing down a side hallway. Nearby, Coyote leans against a pillar, flashing a grin as he juggles 3 spectral orbs of water. Peppermint materializes beside you, his candy staff tapping lightly on the marble floor. Oh, excellent timing! Don't forget to buy the cauldron for class. The Academy shop opens at 8 sharp. He gestures towards a wooden door labeled Academy Emporium. Imp Zesty runs it. Is a bit difficult because he loves money, but he also likes haggling. Got it. I'll head there now.
What you want? Make it quick.
The imp perches on a towering stack of spellbooks, his beady eyes narrowing as you approach. His shop is crammed with bubbling potions, shimmering crystals, and dusty scrolls. The air smells faintly of ozone and dried herbs. Behind the counter, a polished bronze cauldron catches your eyes. It etches with elemental runes. I need that cauldron for class.
Ah, the student special. Only 200 diamonds.
He grins, revealing sharp teeth. No way 200, we only have 125. Diamonds?
Yes, those are the things you picked up at the toy store, but 200 is way too much. It should cost 50.
Haggle with him. I'll give you 25 diamonds.
25? That's insulting. 150.
30.
100.
50.
Fine, 50. Final offer.
Pretend to leave, fake walk away. You turn as if you leave.
Wait. Fine. 40. Just take it.
Whew.
Got everything?
You heft the cauldron, it's heavier than it looks. The bell above the shop door jingles again as you step back into the hall. Students are already streaming towards the solar magic classroom. Guess we can go to the morning class. Wow, this demo is just eternal. I feel like we might have to. Okay, we're gonna try to finish it. If not, we'll see. The training hall is silent, lit by long beams of sunlight that stretches across the polished floor. Weapons of various types hangs neatly on the walls, each placed with exact symmetry. Price stands in the center of the room, posture straight, hands folded behind his back. Good morning, I am Price. Today marks your introduction to bladder training. Swordsmanship is not aggression, it is discipline. A blade is not swung in anger, it is guided with intention. He steps aside, revealing a rack of identical training swords. Choose one. You approach the rack and lift a sword. The weight surprises you. Not heavy, but solid. Balanced. A sword is an extension of your will. It reflects your clarity or your chaos. We will begin with stance. Price moves with fluid precision, demonstrating a basic guard position. His motions are minimal, efficient. By the way, what do we think of Price? Hello, Daddy Price. I think he's a romanceable. I'm not entirely sure. Feet apart, shoulder relaxed, blade forward, no tension. Try to mimic his stance. Like this. Lower your shoulders. Good. Maintain that. He circles you once, evaluating your posture with a critical eye. Acceptable. Next, the cut. Hope he is not too high maintenance. Who are we talking about? Price? We'll see. He looks a bit high maintenance-y. Price raises his sword and performs a clean, controlled downward strike. No flourish, no wasted motion. Your turn. Focus on precision. I'll try to match your form. You raise the sword and bring it down in a steady arc. The blade cuts the air with a soft whistle. Better than expected. Swordsmanship is clarity in motion. Your will refines it with practice. You will refine it with practice. You feel a faint pulse of energy as the sword attends to you. We will now conduct a practical assessment. Remember that sword attacks makes enemies bleed. Oh, look what we get to attack. Alright, let's attack with a sword.
Ha!
Ooh, nice. That was bleeding. Oh, so that sign means that it's bleeding. So it takes damage after any close combat attack. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Okay, he doesn't have the same. Oh shit, they're hard. Oh, but he injured himself. Oh, do not undress me, how rude. I feel like they don't want us to use Shine. Let's use attack. And attack him.
Ha!
And you use your ability. Use it on him. Good. Damn it. He's giving us some hard damage. Okay, we should definitely focus on him. Oh, we are getting naked as we lose. Guys, in Peppermint Academy, the more you lose, the more clothes you lose. So I might have to turn the censor bar for this. And once again, if you want to see the non-censored images, you can find the link in the description in the bio. And do leave a subscribe. Let's start. Let's attack him. I have a feeling we can kick his ass.
Ha!
Okay, so we can't stack bleedings. But we can stack shines. Okay. Ooh. Oh, he dead. He defeated himself. Stop moaning. Oh my god, Scribble is not long in this world. It's my turn. Okay. Let's attack this bitch.
Ha!
Voila. And let's use your ability. Shine. Voila. Okay, guys, I might need to get the censor bar ready here. Sorry about that. I'll get the censor bar at hand. It's my turn. Let's attack them with a sword. With a sword. And Scribble, you can shine his ass. So wait guys, what do we think about the gaming mechanism? I love turn-based games. Oh! Thank God I'm not naked. I mean, not thank God, I would like to see me naked. And I think it's time to finish this.
Ha!
By the way guys, I completely forgot, this game is also currently doing crowdfunding. And let me quickly find the link, because if you guys want to donate to support on crowdfunding, yes, I found it. I will also put it in the link. I will put it in the description, because I want y'all, whoever wants, no pressure, but whoever does want, I want you to help support this creator. I will pin this here, so whoever's in the chat can also participate. And I will also put it here on Twitch, so you guys can prosper. Prosper, not perspire. Alright, now that we are not undressing him and we just want to kick his ass, let's kick his ass. And he dead.
Winner!
Your team has leveled up! Yes, we're level 3! Oh, we got a lot of diamonds.
I can't believe we pulled that off. We won.
And no need for the sensor bar anymore. Class dismissed. Maintain discipline in all things. The dust from the battle slowly settles. The air still hums faintly with leftover mana.
We did it. That was intense.
Before you can respond, you sense someone approaching. Oh, a young angel steps forward. His posture is perfectly straight, hands folded within his sleeves. He looks very young. Too young to be here. A faint golden aura surrounds him, steady and controlled. Good afternoon. I observed your engagement from a respectable distance. You are watching us? Indeed. It is important to evaluate the combat readiness of fellow students. You demonstrated acceptable coordination. His tone is calm and factual.
Thanks?
Please forgive the intrusion. I have not introduced myself. My name is Ryota. I am a practitioner of disciplined celestial arts. Nice to meet you. You're an angel, right? That is correct. You are the first human student I have spoken to directly. He bows slightly. The gesture is formal and precise. However, I must decline any prolonged social interaction. Decline? I dedicated all available time to training and meditation. Recreation is an indulgence I have chosen to abstain from.
Wait, you don't do anything fun?
Fun is inefficient. Laughter disrupts breathing patterns. Game dilutes focus. Casual wandering invites distractions. He says it without arrogance, only conviction. That sounds exhausting. On the contrary, it is structured. Structure creates stability. Stability creates strength. For just a brief second, you notice his gaze shift towards other students in the distance, laughing together. The moment passes instantly. If you will excuse me, I must return to my regimen. May your training yield steady progress. He bows once more, deeper this time.
He's kinda cool.
But I think he needs to relax a little. You watch as Ryota moves to an isolated corner on the courtyard and begins silent breathing exercises. Perfect posture, perfect stillness. It's time for the next class. Dear God, and also there's a bug here. What the fudge? I think there's a bug here. What the fudge? The air is cool and gentle, carrying... Okay. Oh, hello everyone. I'm Natuski. I'll be teaching your first aqua class today. Her voice is soft but steady. Each word feels intentional, almost meditative. Aqua magic is deeply connected to intuition, to emotion, to the quiet truth beneath the surface. Its ruling planet is Neptune, the planet of dreams, empathy, and the unseen currents of the soul. Neptune's waters are not loud or forceful. They guide gently, revealing what lies beneath, if you're willing to listen. She kneels beside the pool, touching the surface with a single fingertip. The water responds instantly, forming soft, glowing ripples. Your first spell is Splash. Splash is simple but important. It creates a burst of water that can disrupt, distract, or push back an opponent. It's not meant to harm, it's meant to create space, to shift the flow of a situation. A small sphere of water forms above her palm. It wobbles slightly, then bursts outward in a gentle spray that scatters light around the room. Aqua magic reflects your inner state. If your emotions are turbulent, the water will be too. So before casting, try to breathe. Let your thoughts settle like the pond becoming still. Calm yourself before casting. I'll try to steady my mind first. That's very wise. You kneel beside the pool, your reflection trembles, then slowly stabilizes as your breathing deepens. A small sphere of water forms above your head. It quivers, then molds. Yes, that's it. Water listens when you do. Splash is a fundamental aqua spell. foundational aqua spell. It teaches you to move with the flow, not against it. The glow fades from the pool as Natsuki withdraws her hands. You learn the spell Splash, and you can now use it in battle. We'll add it to your spellbook now, and try a simple practice exercise. We can add Splash. It's my turn. Yes, we can. Ability. Splash. Let's use it on them.
Ha!
We're splashing. Yes. Oh. How frightfully painful. Oh, they're splashing all over us. Alright, I'll splash your ass. It's my turn. Ability splash. Let's splash their ass. Guys, they are so weak. I'm also almost insulted. Alright. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, I don't have enough mana? I have enough mana. Okay, let's attack with Splash. And the last one will try to attack us. And always they go straight to our crotch. But it's not gonna help them. Because we are Sailor Moon Aqua Team. And finish him. Woo! I need a break. That is all for today. Thank you for being gentle with yourselves. Students live quietly as though not wanting to disturb the peaceful atmosphere. The Terra classroom feels more like a forest clearing than a room. Sunbeams filter so many characters here, so many classes. Best to wear clothing that is easy to remove. Exactly. Exactly. The Terra classroom feels more like a forest clearing than a room. Sunbeams filter through hanging vines and the floor is warm, soft earth. The air smells of moss, cedar and something faintly sweet, like incest carrying on a breeze. Like incense carrying on a breeze. Hortio stands barefoot on the soil, green leaves resting in his grey hair. Hello, Daddy. Not sure that I like the fairy crotch thing that's happening here, but okay. He radiates a gentle, peaceful warmth like a campfire on a cool night. Ah, welcome, little seedlings. I am Horatio. Today we begin your journey with Terra magic. His voice is mellow and airy, like someone who has never once hurried in his life. Terra magic is the heartbeat of the world. It's patience, it's growth, it's the quiet strength beneath your feet. The earth doesn't rush, it doesn't force, it simply becomes. He crouches down and presses his palm to the ground. A soft green glow spreads outwards, making tiny sprouts bloom around his fingers. Your first spell is Bloom. Bloom is gentle but powerful in its own way. It summons a burst of plant life, vines, petals, or sprouts, to entangle or distract an opponent. We saw how it distracts an opponent in the first chapter, y'all. It's not about aggregation, it's about nurturing potential and letting nature answer your call. Sure, we saw how nature answered Jade's call in the first chapter. A small bud forms in his hand, glowing softly. It unfurls into a bright flower, then bursts into drifting petals that swirls through the air. Terra magic responds to grounding. If your mind is scattered, the earth will crumble in your hand. So breathe. Feels your weight. Let the world hold in. Alright, let the world hold in, y'all. But before we let the world hold in, I'm going to take a quick 90 seconds break and I will be right back. Thank you everybody for your patience. See you soon. Do not go anywhere. Stop. Let me read it. Having fun? Please consider following the channel. It makes us feel good and tingling inside and cost you nothing. Booyah. Stream Element, you're a true friend, and I suggest everybody will listen.
I am Bene Gesserit.
I am the Ben & Jerry's Rat. We are an ancient order from the world of Dune. Can we find the next Wadib? You. Where did you get? Lisa del Guiava. So spoke the Ben & Jerry's Rat. You wish to take the test. Real before the Ben & Jerry's Rat. In this box, there is pain and cookie dough. Will you dare to reach your hand in it? Will you be the one truly Muad'Dib? Or will you be cast aside like a chunky monkey in the sands?
Lemon and lemon.
Chunky monkey!
Welcome to Linguistics. I'm Father Ivar. Soren and Luca goggle at him wide-eyed. Alright everybody, thank you for getting back to us. And those of you who used the opportunity to leave, shame, shame, shame. I will find you and I will hunt you. So for those who are new and are joining, we are playing Peppermint Academy, a new and promising Bara game demo that was released. And let me tell you, this is probably the most generous demo I have played in recent years, because this basically gives you, we've been playing it almost 3 hours now, and this demo just keeps on giving. So I'm kind of like, on one hand I want to finish the demo today, on the other hand I might have to leave soon, so we'll see what comes first. But I'm loving it so far. So we have the option here in Earth spellcasting class to either ground ourselves before casting or try to cast immediately. Do you think one of the options is more true than one? But let's try to cast immediately and see what happens, and then we'll just scroll back. I'll try it right away. Oh, bold. But even bold trees need roots. You summon a sprout. It rises quickly, then wilts, flopping over onto the soil. The ground shifts unevenly beneath your hands. No worries, friends. Even fallen leaves feed the forest. Bloom is the foundational Terra spell. It teaches you to connect to the ground, to yourself, to the moment. The sprouts around Horatio's hands dim as he stands brushing soil from his palms. Oh, no, that was lame. Ground yourself before casting. I'll try to center myself first. Yes. Roots before branches. Bros before hoes. Roots before branches. You kneel and place your hands on the soil. The earth feels warm, steady. Your breathing slows. All Caps Forever says, I'm not afraid of the bounteous crotch hair. You're not afraid of it. Okay. Okay, girl. You like coughing moth out of your mouth later. Okay. Like a little cat. Coughing hairballs. You kneel and place your hand on the soil. The earth feels warm, steady. Your breathing slows. A tiny sprout pushes up from the ground, trembling, then opening into a small leaf. There it is. The earth hears you. Bloom is a foundational Terra spells. It teaches you to connect to the ground, to yourself, to the moment. The sprouts around Horatio's hands dim as he stands, brushing soil from his palms. You learned the Bloom spell and can now use it in battle. Let's tuck it into your spell books and then give it a little practice. Alright, let's add it. What? Did I not add it just now? Oh, I did. Okay. Alright, let's give it a practice.
Ha!
Nice. Oh, they're vining us. They're vining us. They're vining us. Okay. So the thing is with the battle, the more the battle progresses, the more they undress you, but with each of them giving you just like one hit, I'm not gonna even try to get them to undress us. I'm just gonna kick their ass all the way to Bimbo Town. Yes, yes. Apparently you can skip battle. You can skip their battle moves animations if you want to. So that's just what I'm gonna do. Let's kick these gremlins back to where they belong. To Narnia. Off you go. Back to the closet. Back to Narnia. Adios, bicholas.
Winner!
Winner. Confirm. Good job, everybody. Class is done, little sprouts. Walk gently today. Students live slowly as though the earthly calm has settled into their bones. Class is over. Time to meet Mr. Peppermint for the dorm assignment. We're ready to see your new room? Head to the room. The principal leads you to a dark oak door, bouncing lightly on its toes as if he can't wait to show you what's inside. Here we are! The moment you step inside, the scent of jasmine and cinnamon washes over you, and your eyes catch orchids blooming from the ornamental cylinders vase arranged with deliberate care. Half the room follows the same redefined aesthetics, with an elaborate tapestry draped behind the flowers and a long fuzzy carmine carpet laid over polished wooden tiles. Pillows are piled so high they leave barely only space atop the expensive-looking bed, while a tall, handless wardrobe stands nearby like it's too dignified for knobs. Several portraits hang above the bed in a vertical zigzag, and a heap of thick books sits on the bedside table as if permanently mid-study. Interesting. But wait, aren't we supposed to have roommates? The other half of the room is almost completely bare, consisting of only mattress and a single pillow that looks like it's been assigned a punishment. Another door opens and someone steps in from the adjoined space. Oh, Dimitri! Dimitri enters from the right and stops dead in the moment he sees you, his hand lifting to his mouth before two fingers quickly touch the bridge of his nose. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Oh, Dimitri, what a delight to catch you in. I simply adore the decor. Of course. Dimitri straightens with practical precision, chin raised and chest puffed, while his hands cast behind his back like he's posing for an oil portrait. I am terribly sorry, but this area is restricted. Oh no, silly! This is Gaggy, your new roommate! Do you jest? I submitted a formal request for a single room, expressively so I might devote myself fully to the academy without the added burden of communal living. I see no reason to prolong such discomfort unnecessarily. And yet you only decorated half the room, which makes it feel less like a devotion and more like you just don't want me here. Utter nonsense. I simply find the notion of another person breathing audibly beside me each night deeply unappealing, particularly while I attempt to enjoy my evening readings. Peppermint hops onto the vacant bed and sits down with his back straight and legs folded to one side, as if he's hosting a talk show in a dorm room. Dimitri, darling, it's not like we're overflowing with space, so everyone has to make concessions. Besides, we encourage students to mingle, bond, and blossom. If by blossom he means picking each other's buds, then yes. And there's nothing quite like the true college experience. This is preposterous. I repurposed all spare linen as rags to sanitize the lavatory. You did what? Surprised? Many assume my upbringing was all silver spoons and idle leisure, but in truth I hold a deep appreciation for discipline and the philosophy that underpins even the most humble of labors. Where I'm from, we call that hygiene. A concept you appear only vaguely acquainted with, if your odor emanates from your person is any indication. Ooh! Ooh! Dimitri is throwing shade like carbonara pasta on a pedestrian. Ooh, burn! But also, I hear you've been praying my candy goblins to do extra cleaning, Dimitri. So maybe he is all silver spoon and leisure. You stare back at the arrogant noble, while Peppermint looks far too entertained by the exchange, and for a moment you wonder if this is supposed to be some kind of test. Maybe you're meant to put this uptight aristocrat in his place, or maybe it isn't worth the energy. I apologize. Dimitri's shoulders sag slightly as he lowers his head, and then when he reaches for one of his pillows, it's the first time he looks less like a statue and more like an actual student. I have been enduring certain disturbances in my personal life, and it does not excuse treating you as though you were some lowly demon. Please accept this as a token of my remorse. What do? Let's take the pillow. Thanks. Principal Peppermint, I shall handle matters from here, and Gaggy will be treated as my equal henceforth. Oh, that's it? Alright then, I hope you two have the best of times. See you around, my beloved pupils. The door closes behind him, and you expect Dimitri's facade to drop the second the principal is gone, but it doesn't. He sits on his bed with his posture perfectly erect and his chin raised once more, as if dignity is something he has to actively keep from spilling. There is only one bed, that's also what I noticed, and they rehashing the same bed design. They need different beds for different rooms. A fresh start then, shall we? You hesitantly nod in agreement, hoping for the best. Our knowledge can only be finite, while our ignorance must necessarily be infinite. Poppers. I don't really do poppers. Oh, they stole my job. How did you know about my poppers? It was scribble, wasn't it? Let's do how did you know about my poppers? Card poppers, and it matters not. As I said, I have not been myself lately, and my grievance will not affect you moving forward. Bitter enemies do not harmonious living situation make, so you will receive nothing less than collegiality. You nod again. It's not like you haven't been dealing with this thing yourself. Then let us establish some ground rules, because this is my first experience sharing space and responsibilities, and it will require adjustment. I am willing to make the first move towards compromise, so would you care to use our bedroom? This is typically my personal time, and we can arrange a schedule later. Big spoon or little spoon? Oh, he is definitely the little spoon. Please, I insist, and I am merely attempting to be kind. Do take a moment to restore yourself. You sign and decide that maybe this is the best you can manage for now, even if it is delivered like an official decree. When he isn't looking, you sniff your armpit, and annoyingly enough, you realize he might have a point. Maybe you really do need a shower. So wait guys, I will prepare the censor bar here just in case. And as always, the non-censored pictures, if there are any, will be on the Discord and in the Patreon, link in the description. And also guys, if you're here and you're still not following, and you still haven't given this video a thumbs up to help with the algorithm, and you still haven't given me your peace of mind, who's your favorite character of Peppermint Academy, so now is the time to spill the beans, okay? And make sure to clean your sword thoroughly. Good point, all caps forever. Always wash your sword upwards and downwards, not sidewards, because then you risk chopping your hands off. That's it. Maybe in the supposed to be somewhere there. The bathroom is spacious and covered in clear blue tiles. Beside the toilet and sink, your eyes go straight to the dais with an enormous bathtub. It is a wide round pit of clean water almost to the brim. Sounds exactly like our previous room, designed exactly like our previous room. I don't know why we focus on it. Towels, soaps and candles sit neatly around it. You remove your clothes and step towards the tub, a warm bath after final sounds perfect. You dip your toe into the water. Oh! 3 blue heads rise from the water. I will show you. 3 blue heads rise from the water at once. Each one holds a different cleaning tool. What the fudge? They jump out of the tub before you can think. They circle you in a tight ring. You have heard of them before. Berry goblins, candy goblins variants hired to clean everything and everyone. They say Peppermint created them to do the chores. Okay. You are tired. A shower and clean cloth sounds great. They are already paid for, Maybe Dimitri arranged this. Okay. Back to the sensor bar. Beth Goblin sounds weird. Alright, I trust that you know what to do. Their eyes shine for a moment. They shove you straight into the tub, water splashed across the floor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Cheerio, guys. This is definitely a screen grab. So we are on all fours, being scrubbed, and I saw husband's eye, ears pick away because he wants to see what's happening, but he won't. The berry goblins grab your arms and legs. Let me do it so you can read the text. I think this is good. The berry goblins grab your arms and legs. Their grip is strong. Ooh! They move back and forth with surprising force. It is not painful, but it is not pleasant either. Right, I gotta take a screen grab of this. This is one of the most bizarre CGs I've seen in a game, but we'll see. Maybe it can get more bizarre. Guys, they are shoving the broom where a broom is not supposed to be. All caps says, say hi to the shy, cute husband. I will tell him hi. Zach is saying hi back. We can't see you. Wait, let me do the close up. There we go. He says hi and is quick to run. Meanwhile, we have someone getting a broom up their crack hole. The goblins work fast. One scrubs your arms, another scrubs your legs, another works your back. The goblins on your shoulder lift your chin. He pulls out a razor from somewhere. He holds it like a tiny barber, ready for work. Hi, Adam. Who's Adam? My name is Omer. Who is Adam? Oh, my husband's name is Zach. It's not Adam. You try to pull your limbs away, but the others hold you in place. They lift you halfway out of the water. They scrub your chest and stomach. They scrub your back at the same time. One of the goblins exfoliates your face with something that smells like papaya. He dunks you underwater for a moment. He pulls you back up and wipes your face with a cloth. He plucks stray hairs from your eyebrows. He cleans your nose. He works with intense focus. Guys, I wouldn't mind these goblins. Typo, sorry. That's not a typo. Zach is not a typo of Adam. You can't gaslight me. But first time chatter, DWR916, how are you? How's life? What brings you to our stream? We are playing Success Academy, where we are getting the proper scrub down.
The goblins are cock gobblers.
My husband gives his input and saying that the goblins are cock gobblers. Which I think, considering what I'm seeing here, and you guys don't, it's quite the appropriate description. He brushes your teeth with quick, sharp movement. He rinses your mouth with something minty. Your face feels cool. Your breath feels fresh. They lower you back into the water. Soap washes away. You think they are almost done. But then you notice they have avoided your private areas. Or have they? They lift your hips. According to the image, they really have not. They lift your hips, dry your butt, and you feel two fingers massage something cold and jelly on your Something is put carefully at your entrance, probably a finger applying soap thoroughly to your... Then you feel something soft. A mop forcefully pushes against your making the soap foam up from its movement. Sometime later, that feels like hours, the goblins pour warm water on me from a bucket, washing off the soap. Then they take you out. Every goblin with a towel drying every corner of your body. After this incredibly unnecessary, stupid experiment, you do feel cleaner than ever. You just wonder if it's all worth it, and if people like Dimitri go through this every day, could it have been a trap? And guys, this concludes our second not safe for work scene. What did you think about it? I know you didn't see a lot, but the description was pretty vivid, so you could probably assume what happened. I liked it. I would definitely hire these goblins to be of service. Do they also clean you up, like anime and stuff? Interesting. Well, thanks, I guess. The goblin leaves, making happy noises. Time to get dressed and go on with the day. From now on, you can choose from different activities to do each time of the day. It is 11:30 a.m. What will you do? Why you always tease with hot, not safe for work games, lol. Oh, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm not teasing. I'm just saying, well, first of all, based on YouTube's rules and regulations and Twitch, you can't stream like full-on nudity here unless it's covered. So that's what I'm doing. And second of all, what other way do I have to lure you guys into my Discord and into becoming a paying members of my Patreon channel? Come on, guys. This is a corporate business here. Just kidding. I will reiterate, I am not doing it for the money, I'm doing it for the attention, but it is nice to have some money that I can pay back into the channel to upgrade the gear, to buy the games that we play, to donate to other creators. I'm a member of, I donated to Peppermint Academy, I donated to Amber's Quest, NPCs, these NPC love games. Basically, I'm spreading all the love and other things onto other gay creators. So every money you go towards me basically goes towards another creator. So you're like multitasking. You're paying it forward. Alcaps Forever says, he lured me ages ago. Well, what can I... With this face and this charm and this body fat, of course I will. You look hot. Thank you, WDR. Wait, what's your name? How should I address you? Because WDR916... it's a mouthful, and not in the fun way. Okay, what do we want to do, guys? Let's chat with someone. There is no one to talk to. Let's change clothes. No, I like our clothes. Return. Let's go on a mission. Let's go to the forest. Oh, we can just level up. And look, we have the new guy in our party. You can call me Deshawn. Deshawn, that's a hot name. Deshawn. I love it. Alright guys, we have a new guy in our team. Let's make him lose on purpose so we can see how he looks like without his thingies on. We're attacking squirrels with our most basic attacks. Because I want to see how it looks like when they attack back. We're just doing the most light attack. Oh, I forgot to actually have a sword, so my light attack is not that light. Come on, squirrels, I want you to fuck my shit up. Alright! They are giving damage. Oh, he is getting a lot of damage. Look, his clothes are starting to tear. Okay. Look, Pori. Let's attack this poor little squirrel that has done nothing to us but be a good, faithful friend. And we are here attacking him. Ooh, we are injured. Let's attack a different squirrel. The key to fighting is wearing loose clothes. Exactly. That's what I always say. Oh, Driver Pigfo. Oh, shut up, Pinky. Alright. Oh ho ho ho! Guys, need I remind you that in... Oh, no, I might need a sensor bar. So need I remind you that in this game, battling defeats cost you your clothes. And we are getting there. This guy is extremely hot. I just want to say Coyote. I think he's my favorite character right now. I could do without the stupid mohawk, but other than that... Yummers. He attacks. And his clothes rip. Now we attack. And our clothes rip. Let's see how naked we can get him. Oh wait, the sensor bar is too on my face. Okay. I don't want to censor myself, you guys. Or maybe I should. Look at him just aggressively attacking us. No shame. Oh, we are full on naked and full on erect apparently. And with that, I'm taking a screen grab of this because this is going on the Discord. And once again, I'm reminding you all that if you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Now that we've seen him naked, we can go full on attack. Easy to remove. Wait, what? Oh my god, they're gonna kick my ass. Okay, I will use my ability. Okay. I can use my ability and I will do... What are they? I will do glue on them. I want to kick this ass. Okay, he's out. And you will use your ability and you will use Bloom on him because we're gonna get rid of him. He's out. Oh. Making my life hard. Now I've got 2 naked studs here. Okay. Let's party. I hope you guys didn't get a glimpse of something that you're not supposed to. Oopsie daisy, I feel kind of guilty. But that's just life. Hold on. Let's continue. And let's see what his ability is. I want to use Mind Shock. Mind Shock. That wasn't great. And he's gone. Okay, well at least it makes censoring easier. And it's Gegi's turn. Ability, let's use Bloom because their weakness is Forest. Which is funny because I thought their strength was supposed to be Forest. Woo! He is ferocious. Let's do Bloom on them. You're really handsome. Thank you, thank you. I try to be. It's all about moisturizing after you cry. Very important. And let's finish this.
Winner!
Yes, we leveled up. Yes. Why is this here? Oh my god. They are making my life hard. Victory! We got 0 diamonds. Why? The crowd us goes wild. Great set, team. This is very difficult, but also requires a screen grab. Okay. Yeah, we did! Finally over! Whew, I need a break. You had lunch, it's 1 AM now, what will you do? I don't get it, this game... Craft clothes with Amy. Okay. You come to have some clothes made. Tell me what to do. Toy outfit. Make outfit. You crafted toy outfit. Okay. That was quick. And now let's change clothes. And we have toy outfit. Yes. And let's make it a bit fuzzier. No, let's make it like this. Like this. No. Like this. No. No. How do we like it? Do we like it like this? No. What colors collide? Actually, maybe the other way around. No, it's kind of creepy. Like this. What do you guys think? Let's go like this. Return. You're at lunch, it's 1 AM now, what will you do? Go on a mission. Let's do the toy store with the locked door. We can finally break open the door. Now the toys aren't attacking you. They seem to think you are one of them. That's stupid. They lead you through the door, which seems to lead into an almost identical room. Because the game designer didn't want to design 2 sets of set. The store is spacious. The dusty long fluorescent lamps above are covering significant stretches of the room on every side. The tall shelves are packed with variety of boxes, some empty, most housing different sets of toys. You move along the corridors trying to stick to the plan. The place feels a labyrinth by design, Paths that lead to dead ends, piles of heavy teddy bears blocking the way, ghosts making things appear and disappear. Are they purposely trying to throw you off? Do they know you're here? And where is Scribble? Seems like he got lost in the maze. A sudden thump makes you turn. There's a single square box where it wasn't before. What a cute disguise. I also think it's cute. I think it's cute. Not sure about the colors, but the design is cute. I'm not sure about the side sleeves. A pop and hiss come from speakers, preceding a lazy and raspy voice. Well, well, well. If it isn't a little mutt running around my store. I'm sorry, but we're closed at the moment. If you like to stay, you're gonna have to play. The box's lid opens violently, dead silence, the air thickens. Then something shoots out and up, spiraling to the ceiling, coiling to the floor, and slithering through toys before advancing and grabbing your arm. Ooh, what's going on here? Some action. You take a good look at the impossibly long body, some sort of thick lilac spring the size of a regular arm. Other boxes drop from the shelves left and right. You can now see that at the end of the snake-like creature is a gloved hand with long, crooked, scary-looking fingers. I'm sorry, my toys get a little handsy. Fight back. There's a time and a place for everything, and you do have the power to choose, since you can easily use all your strengths to break free. That is a very annoying two options, okay? At least give me the what do you mean a little fun can't hurt? What do you mean a little fun can't hurt? Well, obviously it can. And second of all, what the fudge? Why are we even thinking about it? But, well, guys, you know what's coming. A little fun can't hurt, because apparently nothing spells fun more than being captured by a monster with a long bead-like string attached. Oh, you do want to play? I'll make you regret that. Another unbuttons your rompers at the butt flap, letting your catch a little breeze. Okay, this is where the sensor bar comes on. I don't know how big to make it, so I'll just make it this size. And let's start. Oh no! But this last one have more plans. It smooths your cheeks, moves away for a few seconds. Wait, I'm curious what happens if I decide to fight. Okay. Never mind. Fighting is not fun. Okay, another unbuttons your rompers. But this last one have more plans. It smooths your cheeks, moves away for a few seconds. Then it slaps both so hard that your whole body is pushed forward. Your behind throbs is burning pain, while the hand sprains your legs by the ankle, pulling them back. The way things are going, you know what's about to happen, and you feel like you are prepared for another whipping. The thought of more punishment always brought you to tear, or maybe it was just the pain. A free hand snake brings something open on its palm. It's a little pot with a squishy, stretchy thing inside, like jelly. The hand behind you creeps on your back, rubbing past your face, and takes the bright yellow slime from the pot with its fat fingers. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. It shows you a thumbs up once it's all covered in goo, going back to your behind. Fear and excitement fills you. Jesus. Jesus. Well, if it pokes, it strokes. And it definitely pokes right now. I kind of wish the CG would change a little bit between different positions, but alright. The shape of a thumb pressed your like a stamp. It invades you with cold sensation, messy slime used as and oddly working. Then you feel the index one entering and opening your hole from inside, making the shape of a gun, followed by the middle finger. You don't even notice until it's late that you're moaning like a little, leaning back into the finger. It stretches even more from the inside. Well, I guess we can lower the sensor bar just a tiny bit. I guess we can do this. Each time more harshly. The hands suddenly rip off all of your disguise, leaving you completely naked and exposed. Oh, okay, this is hot. Then the finger re-enters and pistons in and out with growing speed. The pleasure makes you quiver, bringing a smile and tear to your face. Wait, I'll just move this just a tiny bit. Okay. You get an intense, sharp feeling, realizing the hand hit your prostate. In response to that, the fat finger decides to stay there, massaging it, pressing it, poking it. The pleasure is so grand, it's too much. Damn skank, you know no limit. It's close to an hour and you haven't even asked me to stop. Guess I'll have to finish you properly myself. Now it only hurts because the hand snakes all recoiled unceremoniously, leaving you unbalanced, weak, stretched, hole opened, and body naked. The fluorescent lights flickered, coming from above shelves that had blocked your way. A figure shrouded in shadows descends. What? What just happened? What just happens? I think they had a bug. They had a bug, suddenly it resets. Wait. Sorry. No, there's definitely a bug. Change clothes, I'm okay. Wait, let's do it again. Okay. Let's do the surrender again. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if this time it will also happen. Okay, finally. So we have this. Purple lighting props like spotlights, revealing a big, fat, grey, humanoid rat creature. He's wearing a red loincloth, a red cape flapping in his long pink tail, and a shiny medieval crown floating above his head. He also holds a control bar in each hand, smiling with menacing, pointy teeth. Oh snap. Gaggy, there you are! Behind you, your companion approaches. Thanks to your quick thinking, you transformed with your magical gem laying on the floor. I call your power, Vishnu, to change the world. Okay, finally we're back to being dressed. What happened to your costume? Doesn't matter, we have to deal with him. You assume position, facing the Rat King. Oh, you want to fight? You'll have to deal with my servants then. Oh my god. So you've come back, even after what happened to your brother. But you're not going to defeat our boss. Party setup. Okay, swap characters, remove characters, swap characters. I have no other characters. Okay. I'm ready. Close. So he's uncircumcised. I am not disclosing this because this will mean that you get a glimpse and this cannot happen in this game, so it's a big no-no. Let's party. Alright. Let's use his ability. Splash. Let's do it on this. You're gonna go for the bear. Okay, and it's Gaggy's turn. Gaggy has Shine. Shine is very good. We can get rid of this bear. I'm thinking this almost snap. Oh, it's gonna be a hard battle. Let's do Shine and let's aim at them. Oh, he's getting a lot of damage. Thank God he doesn't get naked. Okay, let's use Mind Shock. You know what? You're so weak, I'm just gonna use you. Fine, let's do Mind Shock on him. Teddy has been defeated. I already seen a glimpse of it, lol, but that's okay. Shh. We're not talking about it. Let's do a little shine on her. We're gonna take her out. Clary. They said something about my brother, I think. Oh my god. I will definitely need a sensor bar here. Soon. Let's party. Alright, you will do a mind shock. I don't know what it does, but I have a feeling I might need it. And you use shine on her. Did she just heal him? Shine on her. She's going down. Oh, not yet. Oh, snap. That didn't do a lot of damage. And you're gonna use Mind Shock on her and finish her off. What? It didn't do anything. Fine. Finish her. Thank you. Yes, yes, you'd rather pick flower. I'd rather you pick flower too. Jesus. Okay. Can you mind shock him, please? Thank you. I don't even know what it does. Confuse might damage themselves instead of taking the turn. Amazing. What just happened? Scribble is not doing too great. Let's splash his ass. Wow. Let me use my shine. Whatever. And we're naked. It's always good to end the battle when you're naked. Not enough mana. Oh no. How do I go back? Attack. Okay, we won. Your team is level up. Your team is level 5. We victory. Oh my god, I can't with the different. Can't they address me after the battle ended? Ah, great job, team. I can't believe we pulled that off. Ooh, I need a break. Aw, Deshaun, thank you. Thank you. That's very flattering to me. That's a lot. Alright, I might have to send this to the creator of the game. But guys, I think this is also might be our cue to maybe end the game today. Let's see. Yes. Definitely we cannot make any more progress. So what time better than now to end the stream, and I will take it with the developer to see what's happening here in the demo. Anyway guys, thank you so much for pulling all the way here. And if you did make it all the way here and you're still not following the channel and subscribing, please do it. Please give this video a thumbs up. After the stream is over, also be kind in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Let me know who's your favorite character from Peppermint Academy. What I think of the demo so far, apart from the terrible crash that should not happen when you release a game publicly. I see a lot of potential in the game. I think the dialogues could use a little brush up, but the character designs are nice, the game is sexy, there's a lot of fun things happening. I like it. I want to see a more, because right now I'm not sure what our aim is. I want to see a lot more of an overarching plot, but sounds amazing. Discord, could I join? Of course you can join DWR. Those of you who want to see the non-censored pictures, I post them on the Discord. Let me leave the link here in the description. I think it's also, let me leave it here. Here's my link tree. Everything is in my link tree. The link to all of my socials, to the Patreon, to the Discord, to Instagram, to whatever you want. And as always, I have a job interview tomorrow. I haven't streamed more than once this week because I was preparing for a job interview that I have tomorrow. After tomorrow, hopefully, I will have more time to stream and be with you guys. And also, I need a game to replace Expedition 33. Now that we finished it, I want more. So with that, let me just say that I love all of you. Let's find a nice person to raid. Okay, so let me quickly open Twitch and let's see who we're going to raid and who we're going to send you up along with. And with these beautiful words, who do I like here? Who is idiot? No. Wolf conservation, no. Let's raid the fairies. Let's raid the fairies because they're cute. Are they live now? Yes, they're live. Okay, we're going to raid Eerie Fairies. Guys, when we raid them, be extra nice to them. Tell them that Video Hamster sent you. And in general, don't forget to spread positivity in the world because God knows the world needs positivity right now. And in other words, be kind to random slots on the internet. All right? With that being said, au revoir. I love you very much. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Pia, pia, pia.